Oh, hey, how you doing, everybody? Welcome to Thursday, the 23rd of December. It's the last show before Christmas here. We're closed tomorrow for the markets. I'm off the air tomorrow. Going to get a rest. That's Friday. I'm off the air Saturday. I'm off the air Sunday. I'm on the air Monday. So nothing to trade in the next 3, 4 days. I'm going to get some rest, enjoy some time. I got some private sessions already booked for Sunday. I think I have one slot left if anybody wants to get together with me for a one-on-one. And there you have it, kids. That is what's going on here. Welcome one, welcome all. We've got an up indication here on the markets. The Dow is up 96 right now, approximately in the pre-market with an hour to go. S&P is up 12 and a half points. NASDAQ up 29 points. The analysts are all talking, all the buzz out there is how quiet it's going to be today. Just how quiet it is. Now, traditionally, that is correct. Historically, that is an accurate thing to say, that the day before or the day of or day before Christmas Eve is traditionally not a very heavy tradable market. But today is option expiry day. So there's that. We have never had, in the history of this stock market, in the investment business, we have never had as many traders, stock traders, that are retail traders that can retail trade on a day like today. In the past decades, on a day like today, your stockbroker would have already said, I'm out of here, I'm in Mexico, or I'm going to the cottage, or I'm with a family, I won't be around. We'll see, we'll talk to you between Christmas and New Year's. Hope you have a good time. And so both parties know that nothing's going to go on. And so there was an absolute drop of 80% business because the broker wasn't in the office, and branch managers knew that, okay, well, this broker isn't here, but the assistant is. And so that desk is covered in case a trade needs to be done. This broker's covering for that broker, and this kind of shuffling of the deck chairs, let's say. All right. Anyway, it's all covered. It's all looked after. But the reality was that business was down 80% during those days. Now, with you guys where you are doing what you're doing and have been doing all year, we're in business. We could have a very busy day today, believe it or not. And so, what can I say? Alexander, what's going on here? It's a healthy boy, born 12/22/21 at 11:49 p.m. All is well with mom and baby boy. Just wanted to check in before I check out. Congratulations. Congratulations and thank you for this donation and the news. This is wonderful news. I congratulate you on the phenomenal feat of becoming a father, and of course, kudos to mom because she did all the work. But dads get the congratulations, and they're the ones that hand out the cigars. Fantastic, Alexander. Well done. Nicely done, and thank you for this. And have a happy holiday, which I'm sure you will. But you know what this means? So this means going forward, this child is going to have a birthday right before Christmas. This is a double whammy for this kid from now on. Any child who has a birthday a week before Christmas or a week after Christmas, sometimes they get ripped off because, well, that was your Christmas and birthday present. Other times they get really well looked after because they get two huge things happen in a short period of time. But you'll work it out, Alexander. You'll work it out. Way to go, man. Congrats, and welcome to the fatherhood, paternity. Your life has just changed forever. I don't know if it's your first or your second or your third or fourth. I don't know, but way to go, and congratulations, and thank you for this a very kind donation just before Christmas time. Appreciate it. Thank you, everybody. Thanks, everybody. Way to go. Everyone's congratulating Alexander. Way to go. Fantastic. Fantastic. Show that kid the market nice and early. Get that kid into the market right away. Show him how to write options at age 5, and then we'll work from there. Okay. Beautiful job. Beautiful job. Welcome and congratulations, everybody. Fantastic. This is good stuff. This is good stuff. Yeah, like I said earlier, this is supposed to be a quiet day. There's not supposed to be a lot of trading going on, and but the markets have never had a scenario where I will bet you now today that I'll bet you that 90% of the people who play the market, if not 95% of play the market, can play the market if they want to today from wherever they are with their devices. So I mean, this market is mobile. This entire stock market has gone mobile and it's gone wireless, and now people can trade wherever they want, any way they want. I think this is going to be a most interesting day today. We'll have to see how this plays out. I think there could be records broken today for how many shares have traded the day before Christmas versus for the years past. The other thing that the pundits are probably not paying attention to, or are neglecting to understand, they don't get it, is how many market players actually are not in America that play the American market. The worldwide following of stocks, which is evidenced by just my humble little puny YouTube channel. How many of my viewers are not in America? It's a ton. It's an absolute ton. For those of you who are in the USA, you have to understand how heavily you are followed and watched. Your investments are followed, what your stocks, by the world investment community. And figure it this way: if you have someone living in India, and they can buy a call option on Spire or on ATIP for less than $1, which they can buy a call option for maybe $50, $75, the equivalent of 75 American dollars. They can buy a $50, $75 contract on a stock, and the stock pops just a couple of dollars, and the option goes from 60 cents to $1.80 or to 2.40. All of a sudden, they have a $240 asset on their hands, American money. Oh, wait a minute, that pays for some stuff over there. In Cincinnati, Ohio or Pittsburgh or in Las Vegas, $240 doesn't get you very far. But in a village in India where you have internet and you can trade whatever you want to trade, hey, $240, you take 100 of it and use it for your needs, and the other 140 you put back into the market. Yeah, that makes a heck of a difference. Now you multiply that one trader, that one person, times countries like India, Pakistan, Bangladesh, Thailand, Indonesia with 700 million people. I'm talking about countries with maybe 4 billion people that can now buy and sell equities on the New York, Chicago markets. I mean, we're talking the US markets through a phone, through brokerage entities. This is opening up every day. It's opening up more and more and more and more and more and more and more. And we're going to see billions of dollars collectively come through this market and constantly be in and out of this market. It's going to be absolutely stunning. And there are stock savants out there, option savants out there in jurisdictions that we've never had to think about before. And the number of people who are going to buy one share of this, 2 shares of that, 10 shares of this, by the billions, hundreds of millions of participants coming in to buy some shares, could have such a profound impact. I mean, if I ever became a hit in New Delhi, can you imagine? Can you imagine a country of 1.2 billion people all of a sudden following Uncle Bruce and following his stock trades and his option recommendations and writing options? Can you imagine if I had an audience of 1 million people in India? And I put the word out that, boy, I sure like the price of this Sofi today. A wave of buying would come in. It will be a small, little orders, but it's a tidal wave when you put it all together, overpowering the market. Get ready for this going forward. Not necessarily on my channel, but get ready for a foreign buying wave coming in, the more desperate foreigners get to make a living. Think about this too. How many people around the world would love to come into the US and live and experience the American dream, quote unquote, whatever that is? compared to what they have. I mean, compared to what they have, the American dream is pretty good. If you can't live the American dream in America, why don't you invest in the American dream from where you are? And this is the great awakening, I think, that's coming in the next year to 5 years from now. It may already be underway, where a lot of people out there who would have really done anything to come into the U.S. and of course from Central America they pay coyotes to be smuggled in. It'll come to the point where in Nicaragua, Guatemala, not Costa Rica necessarily, but El Salvador, Mexico, countries where they're desperate to maybe move to the U.S. There will be a time where instead of there will still be millions or hundreds of thousands a month or quarter or a year who want to come into the U.S. Yes, that won't stop. But there are going to be, I think, the possibility there could be millions of young people who are growing up with this, even in third world countries. They grow up with these, who are figuring out, you know what, I can invest money inside America rather than give it to a coyote and be smuggled over the border. The point of me going to the United States in the first place was to get a job to support my family. That was the point. If I could be a crop picker, I'm a happy person. But all of a sudden, there are folks that are going, well, I can play the market with $100, with $300, $500, $1,000, any amount, doesn't matter. And I can go through these platform trading systems and I can be in America digitally buying and selling stock in the marketplace and having money in a digital format rather than in a physical format. This changes the dynamic of why should I try to kill myself to become an illegal alien in the United States where, by all accounts, they don't want me. Why don't I just play the American market from where I am in my little village? And if I can pull in $100 a month in profits trading stock or options or writing options, I don't have to leave my village. And since rent and overhead, I can feed my entire family here for $250 a month, whereas in the USA we're going to need $1,000 a month or $1,500 a month. Think about that, and we can eat the food we're used to eating, the food that we grew up with. We're not eating craft dinner now. We're still eating the native foods that we love. Why would I want to now immigrate to the United States? What has it got to offer me? ICE officials trying to arrest me at a moment's notice, people reporting on me, getting beat up in an alley if I'm in the wrong part of town because I got the wrong kind of look. I mean, are you kidding me? I don't need this. I can just see it. I feel it's coming. It's absolutely coming. And I think this is going to be a very interesting transition. Beach Boy Alexander, congrats to the mom of yourself and the whole family. Don't forget to start investment for the little ones soon enough. Right on, Beach Boy. Well said. And Beach Boy, thank you for that. That's very kind of you. You know, I think the great awareness is going to happen here. I have a suspicion that there are going to be a lot of people around the planet who are going to go, America's a nice place, and it's the dream of so many of us. But you know what? The only way into America is to buy your way in. You got to have cash, baby. You got to have wealth. You can't come as a refugee. You can't come in as an exploited person from a third world country. They don't want you. They want educated, well-to-do people. Most countries are like that. Canada has its immigration levels and requirements. Germany and Finland and Sweden and France and Italy and Japan and on and on and on and on. And some countries have no way of getting in ever. Other countries do. America will allow you in if you can prove to them that you don't need to be employed here. Are you self-reliant? Can you come in here for 3 weeks and enjoy a visit to our country and then go home? You can afford your hotel, you can afford your meals, you can afford then we'll let you in. I can see folks from the third world, not all, but I can see a percentage doing well in this market. And going forward, like this year, next year, the year after, from now on, they will build wealth. They will have no trouble buying and paying for a visa to enter the United States. They will have no trouble proving to the American authorities I can come in on a business class ticket on Emirates. I can fly from this country to Dubai and Dubai to New York. I got my return ticket, and I got a hotel stay at the plaza. Um, America will be more than happy to let these folks come on in and spend a bunch of money. Absolutely, not a problem. Manuel, thank you so much for this Christmas donation. Merry Christmas, Uncle Bruce, and a prosperous New Year. Longtime fan, Manuel. Thank you, buddy. That is very kind of you and very generous of you. Jen and I, we thank you for all of you making these Christmas donations to us. You guys are great. You know what? It is going to be a most interesting time coming up. And I'm certain, well, I know for a fact, I haven't read what I'm telling you anywhere. What I'm talking to you about right now, I've not seen it written up anywhere because the mainstream media doesn't have enough journalists to dig this stuff up. And I know why, because the attention span of most of us is 8 seconds, and we're attention spanning right now football, Omicron, interest rates, inflation. We're not, this is a little deep, a little further out, but I'm just extrapolating what's already happening here from the simple fact that today could be a busy day because many of us are now on this, to the simple fact that this device and devices like this are everywhere in the planet. This is not America exclusive. This is global. And I can see countries where it is impossible for you to get out of poverty. Like, how about Brazil and other countries like that, where there are hundreds of millions in these, what are they called, barrios? They have cell phones. They can trade. You only need, you guys tell me all the time, Bruce, I bought 5 contracts at $8 each today. I'm taking a shot on an option. And I'm thinking to myself, wouldn't it be something if in Brazil or India or Pakistan or Myanmar or Thailand or Indonesia, what if you had 5 million people trying to find a lottery ticket win on an options or on an option or options on hundreds of stocks, looking for, this week Friday, next week Friday, the Friday after that, long shot payoffs, because that's what they're going to do. These folks can't put in $5 a month and build their way to wealth. That's not going to happen. They need a hit. They need a win. So if they can buy, somehow get into and find a way to get their hands on some kind of an option scenario, and they can buy a contract that trades at 15 cents a contract and sell it for $1. And then, lucky again, they take the dollar and they buy, 3 30-cent contracts, 30 cents, and they turn into $2. And then they take that and multiply that by 4. You're going to take hundreds of millions of gamblers to millions of winners, to hundreds of thousands of winners, to tens of thousands of winners. And eventually you're going to have 10,000 people that are each sitting on 5Gs that have gone from, $50, $100, $200 to $5,000 each. A couple of those, a couple of dozen, took their money and made it $10,000 or $15,000. All right, they're now rich in their neighborhood, like really rich, really doing well. But it's digital, and they don't have to worry about hiding their stash of 20s, American $20 bills, in a shoebox somewhere in their little hovel. It's digital. It's the most secure place you can put money. It's right here, believe it or not. And these folks now are digitally very well off, and they can quietly leave the neighborhood and move into a little more of a middle class place and improve their lives and their families' lives. And they don't have to come to America. They don't have to come here. They don't have to come to Canada. They have to, nope. And they're going to now take that 10, 15, 20 grand. And again, if they're stock savants and they're really paying attention and they're actually watching me or guys like me in their native language, they may well become option writers, because they understand this whole gig. They have the money to do it. Nazareth, thank you, man. Thank you for this donation. Holy moly. Ended up pocketing $6,000 on those trades yesterday, Uncle Bruce. It's all due to you and how willing you are to share your knowledge with us. We appreciate you. Happy holidays to you and your family. That's you guys are awful kind. Thank you. Thank you all very much. We get these. I'm not bragging. I'm just telling you. I get private emails every day from people that tell me this every day, and they're saying to me, "I've been watching you, man, for like 6, 8 months, and you started talking about GameStop. That's how I found you. Then you started talking about these SPACs because we were hearing all about it on the media. Then started hearing about um, you started talking about options, and more talk about that. Started following on that. Then you said you're going to do classes, and you talked about how to write options. I started watching on that. I just went down the road with you. I just kept going down the road with you, and no matter what all the naysayers were saying, and all the haters, and all the AMC whatever, and all the controversy, I just stayed with you, and I kept looking at the balance on my account, and it would just go higher. And yeah, is every single stock you've ever recommended higher? No. Is every single stock that anyone else ever recommended higher? No. But you know what? You have a consistency here. I keep going with you, and you've changed our lives here because we're now writing options in a conservative way against a portfolio that we've built because of your advice, and we're diversifying our holdings, and it's changed. Everything's different. Everything. A year ago we were here. Today we're here. We can see a year from now we're going to be here. And it doesn't have to be one trade. It doesn't have to be one trade to change my life. It can be a series of which we prefer because we just like to be current with what's going on. I get Jennifer and I share them with Jennifer, and she just looks at me and just goes, "Man, this is humbling. This is very, very humbling for us to see this and get this." And I've never met you, don't know what you look like. You know what I look like if I'm in a Costco or walking down the street. We thank you. We thank all of you for sharing how you're doing and how it's going. It's absolutely fabulous. We're so excited. We're just so excited. Raymond, just noticed a PayPal donation come in from Raymond Solensky. Thank you, Raymond, so much for that generous donation, like the others that are coming in here. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. Thank you so much. You guys are amazing. This is awesome. Well, kids, are we going to make money today? Well, we're going to find out in not too long a time frame. Look at the 23andMe. It's up 7 cents to 703. Oh, that's kind of nice to see a 703 bid. At least that sure beats 6 something. Keep it going. Come on higher. What's Rocket Lab going to do today? They brought out that announcement yesterday. You may recall we talked about this, late in the day yesterday. I was telling you about how they're going to redeem their warrants outstanding, which is what Sextera did or is doing, and what Sofi has done, and others. I think Matterport has done it already. I'm trying to remember anybody else. This is just a transaction that has to finish off the last of the SPAC financing from when they went public as SPACs almost a year ago, soon to be a year ago. They're making these announcements, and it's a good thing because in the end, at the very, very end of it all of these shares have already been factored into the outstanding shares of the company. That's already been done. It's not going to affect the liquidity it's going to affect the liquidity of the company, but it's not going to affect it's not going to dilute these companies. In no way will this dilute anyone. So it's good that these are getting done. And so I was wondering, would Rocket Lab go down today because people are worried about this so-called, there's dilution. It's all pretend. There is no dilution. The stock was down 50 cents last night in the aftermarket for a while. Right now it's down a dime in the pre-market. So no, it is not. It does not look like this does not look like a catastrophic problem for Rocket Lab stock. Can I get that out? I don't know if I can say it. U.S. initial jobless claims unchanged at 205,000 in the latest weekly reports. The Dow still up 70 points, S&P up 7.7, NASDAQ up 7 at the moment. We'll keep following those news announcements too. Also, thank you to Samuel. Thank you so much, Samuel. I've been here for a few months, but I'm just now starting to get how this can work for me. I think 2022 is the year I really get my portfolio going. Merry Christmas, Bruce. Thank you, Samuel, so much for your donation today. Merry Christmas to you and your family, and happy holidays to all of you. Thank you all so much. Truly, really, really thank you. Um, yeah, so Rocket Lab doesn't look like it's going to have an issue. Over on some other stocks, let's take a look at our others. Sofi right now, pre-market 1501 is up 2 cents. I did mention today that Rosenblatt Securities maintains their rating as a buy rating on the stock, but they upped their target price to 28. They lifted it, I think, $3 a share. They lifted the target price for SoFi by $3 a share. Okay, very, very good news there. Alberto, oh man, you are unreal. Thank you, Mary Navidad, Tio, Jen, and Bagel Familia. May your 2022 be prosperous. Sincerely, your idiot nephew. Idiot nephew. Thank you, man. I appreciate that, and thank you also for these very generous donations. Thank you, all of you. Thank you so much. Um, Other stocks, GameStop, 154.98, up 98 cents on 5,800 volumes so far. Nothing much. We've got Matterport in the morning now at 24.40, up 25 cents. I've seen it as high as 24.50 or more. So we've got a positive vibe on Matterport this morning. Looks like we're going to push this 25 around here again. That's nice. ME, as I said earlier, 703, up 7 cents on 6,700 pre-market volume. Spire Global is showing 360 at the moment, off 3 cents on 1,700 shares. There were shares trading at, I think, like one or two shares traded at 335, and it was actually printed as such. I find it frustrating with pre-market and post-market trades because on the stock exchange, on the New York Stock Exchange or on NASDAQ, a board lot is the only price you're going to see trade. So if stock trades, let's say 100 shares or more trade on a stock, you'll see the last trade. If 99 or fewer shares trade in any one transaction, the exchange won't show that as a last trade because it's not a board lot. It's not an official block of stock. But on the pre-market and post-market, they do show any trade, one share. So if you get a stink bid on one share, 30 cents below the last price, it'll show the stock down 30 cents on one share. Well, no one reads, very few people read the volume. They read the quote. They say, oh, we're down 30 cents. Oh my God, we're dropping off the face of the earth. One share traded hands. It was a stink trade. It shouldn't even be registered. But there's no rules. There are no rules like this on the pre-market, post-market. That's the problem. Okay, so we get these really absurd and ridiculous, price quotes that go through. Miguel, thank you very much, Miguel, for this donation on PayPal. Just got this coming through here. And thank you. That just landed. I appreciate that, Miguel. Thank you very much for your a contribution for a contribution for Christmas. Thank you. Appreciate it. This is great. Where am I? Oh yeah, quotes. Let's go on. Spire. I'm getting sidelined by you guys. ATIP 302 unchanged on 14 shares. That's what I'm talking about. 14 shares of volume, and they're showing a 302 market. Ridiculous. It should show no trades whatsoever. 100, a board lot or nothing. Don't give me this, nonsense. But that's what's going on. Let's see. Smart Rent. Is there any trading on Smart Rent? Nothing this morning. Just last night, and it didn't change from 974. Cyxtera. What is it doing? I've got no trades this morning showing on Cyxtera. 1186 last trade I saw last night. That's or yesterday at the bell, actually. I didn't even see after hours last night. We were as high yesterday as 1207, as low as 1150, close to 1186. That was yesterday's action on Cyxtera. Apple, today it is showing 175.95 right at the moment, up 35 cents. It was in the 176.25 to 35 range this morning. So it was actually 30 cents higher. But Apple right now showing 175, right now 175.95 in the pre-market, 878,000 volume. All right. That's what I'm showing there. And other than Apple, Goldman Sachs, let's take a look at that one. Goldman in the pre-market, 384.99 up 266. Looks like 385 is coming out. The stock is coming back on from having hit a low of 360 something the other day. So we definitely have got an up move coming here on Goldman Sachs. Good sign. As I had sort of hinted, I thought there would be a continued recovery for the stock, and that seems to be what's going on. And look at Cisco. Oh man, 61.85 here. We were at 62.10 last night and a little bit this morning. And for our buddy Beach Boy, I told Beach Boy he's been trying to sell 10 call options that he's long on for a long time now on Cisco. He tried to get 575 yesterday, I think it was, or was it 675? 675, I think it was. And anyway, he couldn't get out. It wouldn't go. Now his $55 contracts are almost worth $7. They're worth $6.85 book value. So he has canceled his sell order at 675, and he's now put it out at 745. So there's a stink offer for Cisco contracts at 745 for January 21, $55 calls for Beach Boy. So we can follow that trade, and we'll cross our fingers and hope that Beach Boy gets a fill on those Cisco shares sometime this morning, because it has every look that the stock's going higher. And Citibank upped their target price to 65. They just jumped their target price on the stock too. Rocket Lab is now a penny in the green, plus 1 penny, 12.37. We're up 1 penny in the pre-market on Rocket Lab on 33,100. So we have a little bit of an improvement there. Rodrigo, what have I got here? Thank you, Rodrigo, for your donation on PayPal. Very much thank you. I know some of you, a number of you are trying to send me a donation from overseas, and it's easy, and for some it's tricky. But it looks like PayPal is helping you out, and donations are coming through for Christmas. Thank you so much, all of you, for doing that. So appreciated. You have. I know you know. I know you know how much I appreciate it. I know you know. Thank you, all of you. Okay. Let's see. Let's go. Merry Christmas and thank you. Thank you to all of you as well. I sure hope you guys have a good holiday with your family. Excuse me. Just reading a bunch of comments here that are coming through. And thank you. Not everyone's happy. Not everyone's happy with me, but some are. And I thank you, Rodrigo. Merry Christmas, Bruce. This is my first year in the market. I've learned so much, and I'm moving into 2020 with a lot of confidence. Knowledge is the key, guys. You have to know how the markets work, and you have to know how to avoid making mistakes in these markets. That's the number one thing about making money, is not losing it. Number one. And there you have it. Anyway, there it is. Let's see. Let's go. Alberto, I usually send with PayPal to you, but it wouldn't allow me today. Something is going on with PayPal. Again, I'm not sure, what this is. There are times where PayPal works. You can, if you can't use the link that I have, if it's acting up, what you can do is you can do it through just a search. You literally type in my name, which is, you find that on my email, Bruce Frommert. You do a PayPal, send money on PayPal to Bruce Frommert, and it will link you to my PayPal account. At least it should. And that might be the way to get it here. Again, I don't know. Again, I thank you. All of you are, working on it. I so appreciate it. I mean, you're diligent. I'm going to send him a donation no matter what. I'm going to get him that. Thank you guys so much. Jen's asleep right now. She has no idea. She won't know this for hours, but she'll be blown away. Just blown away. But she always is with you guys. She's always blown away by you people. So there you go. Okay. Uncle Bruce, Sell My House says, is asking me. I read an article yesterday about Apple asking the SEC to disregard a demand from shareholders to stop using slave labor. The SEC denied this request. Do you think this will impact the stock? Probably not. One person's opinion of slave labor and another person's opinion could be a mile and a half apart, right? So, and something like this can go for years and years and years with appeals and who knows what, or it could be just buried and never come out. I mean, I don't think so. Yeah, I don't think so. What I will say that my hunch is that companies out there who are utilizing Chinese firms that have factories in certain regions of China are already quietly behind the scenes moving to other factories over, like they're just very quietly doing it. They're not going to make a public thing about it. You're not going to hear about it. They're not going to talk about it. They're not going to brag about it. These are just behind the scenes moves that are being done very quietly, very, very, below the radar. I wouldn't be surprised if a bunch of firms who used to use Chinese firms or factories are now doing joint ventures in other countries in that region instead, just to lower the temperature. And because of the China unpredictability, look what China did last night. In the dark of night, they removed the Tiananmen Square statue that commemorated the massacre of Chinese people in Tiananmen Square in 1989. That statue was in the University of Hong Kong, and in the middle of the night, they sent in crews. They put up barriers to block access to the statue, which they've done already. Now they put up huge barriers so you can't see what they're doing, and then they sent in the construction truck and like 50 workers, and they took it down and they took it away. The creator of the statue had offered to take the statue out of Hong Kong completely because it was created by an artist out of Denmark, but the Chinese have no intention of allowing that statue to ever be seen by mankind ever again, because it is now illegal under China law for that kind of a statue to exist. And so guess what they're going to do with it? They're going to pulverize it into dirt, into powder. And there's another step on the throat of democracy by the Chinese goons out of Beijing in the heart of Hong Kong. And welcome to today's world. There you go. Anyway, that's what's going on. That's the latest. Kind of makes you glad not to, relieves me. I'm relieved not to be living there. I'm just relieved. I'm relieved that I don't have direct relatives in that region at all, because I worry about the continued steps that are coming forward. They will continue to come, which will include travel restrictions for certain people in Hong Kong who will not be able to get out. They will now be imprisoned in the city of Hong Kong for the rest of their lives, and they will be ground into a pulp if they even try to have a peep of opposition to the Chinese goons in Beijing, because they have taken that town over and are crushing everything. And don't think it isn't happening. I couldn't be more thrilled to hear that the National Hockey League is not going to send players to the China Olympics. I couldn't be more happy. I am so thrilled. I am now waiting for other countries to get a backbone and join the countries that have already done a diplomatic boycott. And I'm waiting now for countries who are going to say to their athletes, we're not sending you to China because of the COVID problems, because there's now a city in China of 13 million people that we heard overnight that has been completely shut down. Chinese authorities are saying nothing to the outside world as to how many cases they have, how many hospitalizations they have, what the death rate is versus folks who are vaccinated or not. Nothing. But there's a city of 13 million that has been shut down overnight without any announcement whatsoever. And you want to send your athletes to this country? Are you out of your mind? I don't know why any athlete would want to go. to that. I do know the Olympic ideal. I know why. If you're an Olympic athlete and you've poured your heart into your sport, I get it. You didn't choose Beijing to host the Olympics. You're just an athlete trying to be the best in the world. The IOC picked Beijing, but the rest of the world has to really ask itself: are we interested with the human rights abuses, with the complete crackdown of democracy in Hong Kong, with the sham elections they've just had where only Beijing people can run and no one else can run? 30% of the voters showed up, 70% did not even vote. Now the Tiananmen statue is going down. You even mention the word Tiananmen Square in Hong Kong, you are already in trouble with maybe a 5, 10, 20-year jail sentence. You're already gone. Just thinking of democracy is a crime against the state. You want to send your kids there? Really? Yeah. Do I want to watch? Do I want to watch the Olympics where they're telling the audience not to vocalize support but only clap? You want to watch the robots in the stands? This is ridiculous. This is so restricted. I can't even. I can't imagine. And yet NBC wants to charge ahead and do the coverage. I'm just really disappointed. I'm not surprised though, because it's all about the money. It's all about the money, and that's why they're there. And there you have it. In any event, that's just another day in paradise, kids. As we move forward, what can I tell you? It is unbelievable. Just how repressive these folks are over there against their own people, let alone the rest of the world. It is just shocking what's going on. Apple is up 37 cents in the pre-market. Goldman Sachs is up 217 in the pre-market. Cisco is up 28 cents in the pre-market. We're up 3 cents on Spire to 360. We're up 3 cents on 23andMe to 699. We're up 38 cents on Matterport in the pre-market to 24.53. We're up 50 cents in the pre-market on GameStop, 154.50. We're unchanged on Sofi, $15 right now, pre-market. And Rocket Lab is showing 12.25 at the moment, down 11 cents on the pre-market. That's what I have right at this second in time as we continue forward here. Thank you, all of you, so much who are here today. Those of you who have been making some donations to us. Wow. Some of these super chats are just phenomenal. Thank you all very much. And these PayPal donations, these Christmas donations, thank you. It's much appreciated, and it is humbling. Thank you. We are up 100 points on the Dow. We're up 13 on S&P. We're up 29 on NASDAQ. We're up 46 cents for a barrel of crude at 73.22. U.S. durable goods orders up 2.5% in November, says these headlines. We're watching for all the other headlines that are coming through right now. U.S. inflation soars, spending softens in November. 17 minutes ago, that came out as a headline. S&P 500 hints at a run towards an all-time high as futures rise in final session before Christmas. This is an 18-minute ago headline. Stocks are rising. Headline says out of Barron's, studies show less risk of hospitalization with Omicron. That's good to hear. Hopefully that's true. We'll see. Jobless claims creep above 200,000 but hold steady with the previous week. First-time jobless claims unchanged at 205,000 in December 18. Durable goods orders up 2.5% in November. Dollar trading 0.1% higher after economic report at the moment. And Japanese yen is up 0.2% against the U.S. dollar right now. Interest rates remain low on treasuries and other currencies and other bonds, and so there's no interest rate rise pending at this moment in time. That we have to worry about right now. Watching all this change on the fly. The Dow up 102, S&P up 14, NASDAQ up 31. Thank you all so much for joining me so far today. And let's see what else is going on here. Let's go. Anyway, welcome one, welcome all. A number of you are filling me in on how you're doing this year. I don't view my investments as a year-to-year thing. I don't judge how these are going, in any one calendar year. I kind of look at the overall big picture. It continues. Stocks don't care what day it is, by the way. A stock doesn't care what year it is, what month it is, whether you have a tax problem or not. It doesn't care how you feel. It doesn't care how you're doing. Stocks move up and down with the market as it feels at that moment in time. That's what stocks do. And what your job is to do, and what I try and do, is to try to gauge the sentiment of the market and where will it be going forward. We know where it is. We know where it was yesterday. We saw the quotes. We saw the trades. We kind of know where it is now because we see what the markets are, what they're doing. But what we're trying to figure out, the big picture, is where is it really going long term? And stocks that go up in price are generally companies that are viewed very positively by investors. And to be viewed positively by an investor, you have to have a company doing all the right corporate moves. And I like the overall corporate moves being done by the stocks that I talk to you about all the time, and that includes ATIP and Spire Global. Um, and I look at it and say, well, the shares aren't where I want them to be. I grant you that, but I like how the companies are doing what they're doing, and I like how they're growing and expanding and diversifying out, and that will have an effect on their price. It's only a matter of time where the positive corporate moves overtake market pessimism, and more potential shareholders go, I think I'm going to buy this stuff. One, the stock's really cheap, but two, I like this management of this company or the direction this company's going. I'm going to be a long-term investor in this company. Then the next wave of investors comes in and goes, oh, I like this story. I'm going to be a medium-term investor. And then we get the next wave of investors who say, this is a good look. This looks like a pretty good flip. And you get those short-termers coming in, including the day traders. And now you have 3 levels or 4 levels of investors involved in the stock at the same time for all different reasons. Constantly. And welcome to the world of Sofi. We have Sofi investors that are day traders, like by the hour. We have Sofi investors that are short-term holders. We have Sofi investors that are medium-term holders. We have Sofi investors that are long-term holders. And every transaction, could be a short-term buyer selling from a long-term seller, a long-term buyer buying from a medium-term seller. You don't know because the market is the great equalizer. And we don't know what everyone's thinking. We just see the price and we make a call. Whether I'm a hold, I'm a buy, sell, or hold. Those are your 3 calls, your 3 decisions you have to make. Do I buy today, sell today, or hold today? That's my decision. And then we take a look at the other ideas, perhaps for option writing and bringing in capital that way. There you have it. There's the deal. Fundamentals, yeah. In the end, yeah, that's the deal. Beach Boy, thank you for this donation, buddy. Come on, Cisco, don't get Anti-Gen riled up now just before Christmas. You hear? Thanks, Beach Boy. Yeah, we need that Cisco. We're at 61.85. I'm showing right now on the pre-market, and that Cisco wants to do what it did last night and go to 62.10 or 20 or 30. You're getting out. You're going to get out at 7.45 a contract. We were trying to get you out at, I think we were trying to get you out at 4.95 a couple of weeks ago. Then we're trying to get you out at 5.95. Then we were trying to get you out at 6.45, and 6.75. Now we're trying to get you out at 7.45, because if they don't take you out today, it costs more to get you out tomorrow because the stock's going higher. Cisco doesn't care what anyone does with the options market. Cisco stock is going higher, and it just got upgraded again by Citi today with a higher target price. This stock's going up. It's going to go to, I figured 62 this week. It did it, but it might even go to 63 in the next this next coming week, 63, 63 and a half to 4. It might do that because the company is doing really, really, really well. And for Beach Boy, he sells his contracts at 7.45. He compounds his gains. He'll bring in $700 more today than he would have yesterday, because they didn't take him out yesterday. They could have had him at 6.75. They didn't choose to buy him out. Now you got to pay him more, 700 more. That's the penalty you pay for not taking him out yesterday, because the stock is up again. There you are. Simple as that. Thank you. Let's go. Oh my gosh. And DQ said, you know why it's going up, eh? I wrote a $60 call. That's why this thing, you're welcome, Beach Boy. It's all because of me. There you go, DQ. You might have to do a rollover. I don't know. We'll see what happens. Oh gosh. All right. What else is going on here? What? Oh, those are shekels. Anybody wants to know what currency he's sending me? He's sending me shekels from Israel, and I thank him. I thank him very much. Bagel money. There, that's bagel money right there. Thank you. The Dow up 102 in the pre-market. We've got 29 minutes to go. No. We have, is it 40 minutes to go? No, it's 19 minutes to go. I'll figure this out. Or is it 9 minutes to go? We got 9 minutes to go. I'm frazzled this morning. It's been a long one. We're up 100 on the Dow. We're up 13.5 on S&P, and we're up 32 on NASDAQ right now, about a fifth of a point to 0.3% roughly. We're up 37 cents on crude right now. Alrighty. Let's see. What else is happening here? Yeah, Bruce. JMac is saying, Bruce, I'm not sure if you checked, but not a single insider of GameStop sold shares even during tax selling season. Nobody has sold since October. That's interesting. Why wouldn't they want to sell stock? Why wouldn't they sell it? Maybe somebody knows something. Larry, don't worry, Uncle Bruce. I'll let you know when it's time. Thanks, buddy. Without you, I'd be lost. Beach Boy, DQ, laugh a lot. Sorry, man. Right on. Let's see here. Amazing, says KY. Amazing. No one has sold. No one insider has sold any GameStop at all. That's interesting. All right. Let's take a look here. We have got Cisco up 31 cents in the pre-market. We've got Goldman up now to 384.66, up 233. We have Apple up 36 cents to 176 even. We have no trading on ATIP, SmartRent, or Sextera in the pre-markets to report. But on Spire, we're up 3 cents to 360. On ME, no change at 696. On Matterport, we're up 35 cents to 24.50. GameStop is showing 154.50, up 50 cents. SoFi unchanged with a $15 last trade. The Rocket Lab is showing 12.21, down 15 cents. So we see these numbers gyrate a little back and forth. That is what is going on. That is how it works around here. Never sit still. Cisco just went up a little bit here, 61.89, approaching 61.90. Looking good and interesting as we get closer and closer to opening the markets for the last day of option trading for the contracts for this week, and the last day before Christmas, before we start the Christmas break. And I'm sure a lot of you are looking forward to it. At least I hope you are, and hopefully you'll reload your energy levels like me and get ready for another run starting on Monday of next week. Looking forward to getting things started and getting things going again and moving into quickly into 2022 as we move on. For those of you who don't know, in case any of you care, Jennifer and I were able to find finally accommodation. We are now covered until the end of February. So I'm so grateful for that. We had suspected and speculated that maybe when we get further towards the end of December, a couple of cancellations might show up here or there. People change their minds last minute. That always happens. There's a million reasons for it, but this year there's one big reason why there might be cancellations. And sure enough, we got the call from our condo owner, not this one, but the one we're heading for. They called us up and said, hey, look, we got you to the end of January. How would you like to stay to the end of February? You guys are telling us you're still looking for the end of February. We can take care of you to the end of February now. We've had a change. And we went, yeah, this would be great. So, big relief. So we're now arranging the finances to get them looked after. And thank goodness. So I got a Tesla now. I've got Tesla wheels until the end of February. And now we got a condo to the end of February. So there will be a different background. I'm going to have to shift the background on this green screen on you. So that'll happen, but not for another while yet. That's going to be in the first week of January. So stand by for that. We'll see how it goes. But yes, we get to stay in the desert for 2 more months, and we're happy about that. We want to stay in the desert to just avoid big crowds on cruise ships. We want to avoid airports right now. We just don't want to be in masses of people. I mean, we're just, just the two of us. Quite happy to do that. By the way, speaking of masses of people, with 5 minutes to go in the market before we open, I'll tell you something here. First thing I'll tell you is some cruise ship news I just heard today, and you might find this interesting. Odyssey of the Seas, which is a Royal Caribbean cruise ship, the newest ship that they launched like 8 months ago. The Odyssey of the Seas, they just reported 55 positive COVID cases. They've been denied entry into Curacao and Aruba. They are on an 8-night cruise, and 3 passengers and 52 crew members, all crew members are vaccinated. 52 crew members are down with COVID right now. 3 passengers have it. This has shown up in the last 48 hours with testing. The ship left Fort Lauderdale December the 18th. It's supposed to return to Fort Lauderdale December 26th. 3,800 guests on board, 1,599 crew on board, and everyone is now sequestered in their cabins, those who were infected, and a whole bunch of activities have been restricted on the ship, which means I bet you if you want to go anywhere, you got to wear a mask now, and you can't touch anything in the buffet. They'll handle all of that for you, so that can't be fun. Carnival, Freedom of the Seas, 2.5% of the crew have come down with the virus. The estimates are between 25 and 30 people have been infected. Again, crew members. No number on passengers yet, but they have been denied access to Bonaire. And they've also canceled Aruba for today. So that's Carnival. Royal Caribbean Jewel of the Seas, reports coming from crew members to family and friends back home, like the Philippines and elsewhere. 6 people on board the ship are infected, 3 crew, 3 passengers. No official news at all from Royal Caribbean. They haven't said a word. But crew are reporting, we have sick people on board. MSC, the Seashore, which is one of the newer ships, 28 cases of virus have been reported so far, but no other news. And on Cunard, which is Carnival-owned Cunard, the Queen Mary 2 just came from Southampton to New York, was supposed to go from New York down to the Caribbean for a repositioning thing, and a whole bunch of folks are going from 1,000 folks are going from the UK to New York and then down to Caribbean for a real big deal cruise. It was a once in a lifetime for these folks. $10,000 a passenger cost in some cases. They got to New York with 1,000 passengers. They left Southampton with no cases of virus. They land in New York, 10 positive cases. New York authorities took everyone off the ship. They're all in seclusion in Holiday Inn hotels and others in Brooklyn. And your cruise has been canceled. So folks are out 10 G's each. The cruise line is saying, not our fault. Check with your insurance company for coverage. The only good news on that story, the only good news is that out of the UK, you book a cruise, it has to come with mandatory insurance. That is very comprehensive. Otherwise, you cannot sell a cruise in the UK to anybody. And the hope is, I'm crossing my fingers, that these folks in the UK will be compensated for the loss because, one, they have to stay in a hotel, which the cruise line apparently is paying for, we think, but they might be trying to get the passengers to pay it up front and then claim it on insurance. I'm hearing that rumor. Number 2, these people can't go to the Caribbean now because they won't be admitted anyway because they've been exposed. But 2, they got to get home. They got to get back to Southampton, which means they're going to have to arrange flights from New York now at last-minute prices. You can imagine how ridiculous this is going to be. What a bloody nightmare for these 1,000 passengers who thought they were on a dream cruise on one of the nicest ships at sea, only to find out that you're spending Christmas in a Holiday Inn in Brooklyn and don't even think of leaving your room. You cannot leave your room, man. You're not going anywhere until you get negative results. And I think it's a minimum 10 days, 10-day minimum in a Holiday Inn or equivalent in Brooklyn. Merry freaking Christmas for your $10,000 holiday per person. So husband and wife, you're out 20 G's and you're in a Holiday Inn in Brooklyn, thank you very much, Cunard, for that. It's not Cunard's fault that people got infected. It's not their fault that people are that have to do this. This is the U.S. government saying that's how we handle the protocol now, because rules change every minute. Well, yeah, a lot of fun, huh? Can you imagine that? Cisco 61.88 up 35 cents. It looks like Cisco's opening over $62. We're about to go live on our markets now. Going to be interesting to see how these markets start to trade. Welcome one, welcome all. Very much. Also, oh man, the more PayPal donations have come in. Oh, you guys, thank you so much. Thank you to Jeremy Smith. Hey man, Merry Christmas, Uncle Bruce. Looking forward to a prosperous 22. Jeremy Smith, J Smith, YouTube. Thank you so much for that generous donation. Also from Talmadge Soto. Thank you, Talmadge. Merry Christmas to you and Jen. I'm TJ, aka Teabag 213. Thanks for showing us the way. I love these handles. Thank you for that PayPal donation as well. These mean a lot to us. These PayPal donations, 96% of the funds land in our accounts. Thank you guys so much. You guys are just over the top today. You guys are amazing. Thank you. Can we make money today is the question. I sure hope so. I think you guys deserve it. You all deserve to make a bunch of money today in this market. We're up 109, I think, on the Dow. Let me just refresh my screen. 106 on the Dow right now, so it looks like a positive start. Up 11 on S&P. Larry has rung the bell. Thank you, Larry, as always. Last trading day of the week. Thanks, buddy. We're up 12.90 on S&P. We're up 10.9 on NASDAQ. We're up 6 cents on oil. Cisco, 62.25, opening trade, up 72 cents. Beach Boy might not be a contract holder for much longer the way this thing is opening up. This is good stuff. I like it. Thank you all for being here. Let's go, Larry. Merry Christmas to everybody from Lame Duck. Today's a short session? I don't think so. I think it's a regular session today, if I recall. I didn't think it was closing at 1. I didn't think so. Let's see. Who would want to spend time in a COVID Petri dish? Sofi short interest, at least 10%. That's nothing to worry about. Should be a full day, says LL. Yes, I think so. Looks like a full trading day to me too. Yes, Larry, I think you're right. I got my Christmas check today. Already picked up more Sofi, says Nicholas. Right on. And is the market open tomorrow? No, we're closed tomorrow. Only today, and then we're back on Monday. Regular session today. 62.33 up 80 cents on Cisco. We're trying to get a Beach Boy out of his contracts at 7.45, and right now, with the stock trading at this price, he should be getting it. Exciting stuff. Really exciting stuff. Way to go, Beach Boy. I love this. Man, oh man, are we having fun or what? Let's see. In the meantime, I'm trying to have fun with my my iPad, and oh man, is it ever putting up squawk. Just can't get it to function properly. Man, oh man, what's wrong with you, man? What did I do? What did I do? Oh man, I don't know. My iPad has just gone stupid for the moment. I think I'm gonna have to reset this thing or something. I'm not sure what to do with it. I'm showing Rocket Lab down 13 cents on my phone at the moment because my iPad is useless. SoFi is down 6 cents at $14.93. GameStop up 4 cents to $154.04. Matterport down 8 cents to $24.07. 23andMe is up 15 cents. Down 15 cents to $6.81. Matterport just went positive, up 10 cents to $24.25. Spire up 2 to $3.59. ATIP up a nickel to $3.07. SmartRent down 21. Cyxtera down 18. AMC is down 38. Robinhood is down 6. Vanik is up $2. Home Depot up 230. IBM at 129.66, down a dime. The Dow now is showing a 158-point run up on the session. Let me double check here. 143 on this device, up 18 on S&P, up 39 on NASDAQ. Microsoft up 69 cents to 333.89. Apple's up 36 cents to 176 even, not going very far. Tesla up $3 to 1,012. Bed Bath Beyond up 8 cents. BlackBerry down 23. Royal Caribbean up 36 cents to 79.82. I cannot believe a cruise stock is up, but it's up. Norwegian is up, and Carnival are up. I cannot believe these stocks are in any way higher this morning with the news coming off these cruise ships. We are getting COVID cases left, right, and center on all ships with mandatory masking required everywhere except when you eat or when you swim in the pool. I don't know how relaxing this can be. I just wouldn't be into it. But you know what? I investors, you guys are in a world that I don't recognize. Goldman up 361 to 385.94. It's pushing 386. This stock might go to 390. Be careful about writing options too low here. A Cisco 62.53 up $1. I have to believe that that Beach Boy is out. I have got to believe that Beach Boy sold his contracts. I cannot believe he still has them because they're worth more money than he's offering them for. I'm a happy guy for Beach Boy. 62.52. His contracts are worth 752. He's trying to get 745 for him. Beach Boy, let me know if you got a fill. I would have to think you got a fill. I would have to think so. Oh my gosh, that's exciting stuff. What else is going on? Amazon is down 544. At Facebook up $1.40. Google up 874. These are the early trades. This will all change here shortly as we get everything going through here. So just bear with me, folks, as we get through all of this craziness and see what's going to happen here. And my iPad, boy, it doesn't even want to turn on. It is giving me all kinds of grief. This is ridiculous. And now it pops up. And go figure. 62.63 on Sofi, up $1.10 now on Sofi. There we have it. The Dow up 186. We have S&P up 21. We got NASDAQ up 32 points right here, right now. And he'll be right back. Beach Boy will be right back. He's rolling in cash. Yeah, we got a runner, says Will Carruthers. Goldman Sachs, yes, I'll get it out. Goldman Sachs, yes, we have a runner up 411 now, 386.44. And for those of you who want to write options on your Goldman, your poor man covered calls, I've got really good news for you. First of all, the calls you bought, deep in the money calls you bought, are coming back on nicely. The shares in the last week have gone from the 390, 395 range all the way down. They went all the way down. The stock went down to 367. It's now back to 387. So I'm really happy about that. And look at that. Look at that. What does that tell you? And now the Goldman is back to 387, up 467, which means Goldman Sachs share option holders deep in the money contract are back up again. And now you're going to get ready to write out of the money calls, which might be 395s or 400s. Beach Boy is out. Way to go, Beach Boy. Thank you for this donation. Fantastic. Congratulations, Beach Boy. He's out. Nice. He's out. Beach Boy made it. He's been released. He's alive. He's out. And a profit has been made. It took a while, but it happened. I couldn't be more delighted. I'm just delighted. We're up $5 on Goldman Sachs right now. We're at 387.40. The market is running. The Dow is up 240. S&P up 27. NASDAQ up 50. We have a good start to this market. This may help all of your stocks. We'll see how it runs. Rocket Lab right now, 12.22 down 14. We got SoFi down only 2 pennies now at 14.97. We got GameStop down $1.25, 152.75. We just need a run on that one now. Matterport gone green, up 11 at 24.26. ME down 17. Spire only down 3. ATIP up 13 cents to 3.15 a share on ATIP. I think yesterday we hit 298, something like that. Didn't we touch 298? ATIP 3.15 up 13 cents. 3.17 now, just jumped again. Volume 177,000. That is more than usual. Nothing incredible. I'll get to it's a quiet day, but it's going higher. ATIP 3.17 a share. Moving, keep going. Smart Rent up 15 cents, about time. Sexter up down 8. That is what we have right here. IBM up 52 cents to 130. 27. IBM has broken the 130 barrier. The Dow up 220. S&P up 26. NASDAQ up 43. Microsoft up a buck 37. Apple hanging around at 175.96. It's not leading the market. It's following the market. Goldman up 434. Cisco up 114 to 62.64. That is what's going on here. Money is coming into this market, especially the big markets. The big markets, the senior markets, are popping up. Again, thank you, Beach Boy, and way to go. Let's move on. Congrats, Beach Boy. This is good stuff. I love this. I almost choked when when I thought Bruce said Sofi was up a buck. Nice, go Beach Boy. Well played. Congrats, Beach Boy. Good job, Beach Boy. Anti-Beach Boy, so am I. I got out of my Rocket Lab call. I even made $5 on it. Congratulations to you. ATIP is moving. Yes, it is. ATIP now, 322, up 20 cents. It's going higher. Way to go, Beach Boy from Lobo Blast. Beach Boy, what happened? Did you have to roll a few times and finally you won one? Joe, sorry I'm late. Anyone have a short version of what Beach Boy just did? He had bought, I had mentioned months ago that when Cisco was in the low 50s, that I thought it would break 60 in the not too distant future because of the kind of money they were piling on. And I recommended buying long-term calls on Cisco. I also mentioned at the same time to buy long-term calls on Apple because they were 145 at the time, 141. And some of the viewers here did do that. They bought December's, January's, February's, and March's. And a few of them hung on long enough to get the win. And Beach Boy was one of them. He kept asking me, what do you want me to do with these 10? I bought these 10 Ciscos. I got these 10 Ciscos. He was down 50% on them. They weren't moving yet. And I said, just wait. You've got till January. Just wait. Just wait. And then the stock began to move into this 55, 56, 57 range a few weeks ago. And then he said, what should I do now? And I said, start making offerings. Start to offer your contracts on a stink offer. So up there, put it up there, and out of the money, not where it is now, but higher to see if the stock will come to you. And he started offering him at $4.95, at $5.95, $6.75, and today $7.45. He got taken out, and he's made money on these 10 contracts for about a 4-month hold. Finally, a lot longer we had hoped, but it happened anyway, and the stock has done well. That's the short story. There's a lot more behind it than that. All right, let's go. ATIP is on fire. We're at 325, up 23.5 cents on ATIP. We're up a quarter. Spire is 353 and ATIP is 325. It's going to catch it at this pace. I don't know. What's going on? I like it. Let's go. I was right. It was a dip. Damn it. Nice way to go, BB. Nice way to go, Beach Boy. Beach Boy is the man. Congratulations. I figured Beach Boy made a ton of money, or it was a new SPAC Uncle Bruce liked. Congrats, Beach Boy, on scoring. Nephew, Nick, I sent him an email, but he didn't know he didn't have my number. Coyote, last chance for a Santa rally. And Beach Boy, that was a cool $3,950 present. That was pretty cool stuff. I love it, man. I love it. SoFi isn't up a buck, is it? SoFi is unfortunately down a dime at $14.89. We're down 22 on Rocket Lab. We're down 225 on GameStop. We're Matterport down 14, ME down 18, Spire down 4, ATIP up 22, SmartRent up 11, Sextera down 8. Those are the early indications here. IBM 130.38 up 53 cents. The Dow up 221. S&P up 23. NASDAQ up 26 cents here at the moment. Let's keep an eye on some of these stocks. Fun times. Let me get that one up there. Yeah, let's put that up there right there. Let's get that up there. ATIP. I got to keep a close eye on this. Something's going on with ATIP. Buying is definitely coming in here. 321 last, up 19. High today, 325 and a half cents on ATIP. Looking for an announcement. Don't see one. I've got nothing to point to you. It's just moving higher. Volume now on ATIP excuse me, 260,000. Normally, this takes hours to get 260,000 traded, but we have had days of millions of shares trade on ATIP. We've had those, but I believe stock has been picked off and it's gone. It's been put away. It's not coming back, as evidenced by this run right here. There is just no stock available in huge amounts anymore. It's all been scooped up. So 321 and a half, up 19 and a half. Hey, you want to consolidate a little bit here and then go up to 30 cents higher? I'm a happy guy. Let's keep it going. Why not? All righty. Let's see. I'm assuming that SoFi is going to get punched because of student loan extensions. I don't think so. Bruce, I know it's early, but I am reading your headline wrong. I don't think Rosenblatt raised it. They lowered it. I thought they raised it to 28. That's what I thought they did. Maybe I'm wrong. SoFi will get punched regardless, I'm sure, says Gayotti. And Andy is thinking it's been dropped to 28 from 30. Zed, 745, Beach Boy, congratulations. JMac, incredible. 2.5 calls for May 22 on ATIP are 90 cents each. They have 72 book value, and I'm blown away. Amazing. Wing Commander, too bad. I'm sitting on January 21, 1750 calls. Let's see. Uncle Nick, Uncle Bruce, your opinion on Apple, please. Tesla is tanking, very volatile. Well, Tesla will tank if it's volatile. Apple, I don't think Apple is going to lead the market higher. I think Apple will be dragged higher, but I think it can lead the market lower if the market were to back off. This is why at 175.38, down 26 cents, Apple's down with a 236-point Dow gain. That's what I'm guessing. So, I mean, Apple, I think 175, 176 is resistance. 170, 71 is support. 167 is a breakdown. Will it drop $5 in one day? I don't think so. Apple, I think, is calming down now. It's calming. The tax loss is done. The capital gains is done. We're through most of this year-end stuff. But Apple is at 175.58, a $2.88 trillion company, and to get a $3 trillion print is no big deal anymore. It got that last week at 182. So it's possible the stock may fluctuate now between 176 and 172, and that might give you opportunities if you're looking to short, buy back, short, buy back, short. You're not going to get $8 swings, but you might get 2 and 3s. Thoughts. Those are thoughts from your buddy. Keep that in mind. All right. Okay. Bruce, NTPC is right. They lowered it to 28 from 30. Okay. I stand corrected. Got BB $9 puts expiring today. Pray for me. Yeah, good luck. For a total noob, how much did Beach Boy make on that trade? I think he told us that, well, almost $4,000. SoFi dropping 1.2%, said Adventures with Duncan. I'm also buying more shares of SoFi, says Cheddar. Let's see. Yeah. Okay. Let's go. Bought more SoFi, 1483, says Cheddar. Bruce, if GameStop continues to have very low volume, would this prevent the stock from going back to the 120 or lower, 130 or lower? Would that prevent it from going down? Have their earnings justified a 150 share price? I'm a noob. Bear with me on this. Rico, well, it doesn't seem to matter whether GameStop makes money or not. It doesn't seem to matter at all, because GameStop is not trading at where it's trading at because it's making money or not making money. It's trading where it's at on what it's probably going to be doing, and that is the big guess, is what it is probably going to be doing going forward. The thinking had been all along that it was going to become an e-commerce machine, and that it would eventually reduce its number of brick and mortar stores, increase its sales online, which could have higher margins than running 5,500 stores around the world. I believe that's true. Now we're told, and we're not told, but we're being given hints and indications that, yeah, they're going e-commerce, but they're also going website sales as well. They're going into fungible type coupon or tokens. I can't even pronounce it right. They're going into artwork. They're going into all kinds of other areas, but we don't have the details. We only have the hints. We know there's now a Seattle office. There's a Boston office. There's a customer care center in Florida. There's a new distribution center in Reno. There's a distribution center in York, Pennsylvania, all in the last 6 months, all happening simultaneously. There's a lot going on. I mean, Ryan Cohen and his team are juggling probably 20 balls at the same time, but they're not telling us how it's going. And they're not telling us what the picture will look like when they're finished doing it. They're putting a jigsaw puzzle together, and the pieces are falling into place, but we still can't figure out what the picture actually is. People don't dare sell the stock because what they're thinking of is this thing could go at any time to 20, 30, 40 bucks higher. It could go to 200 to 250 at any moment in time. Why would you sell it? Will it go to $50? We don't think so. We think the shares are held by millions of investors who are thinking just like I just mentioned to you. They're watching a jigsaw puzzle being put together, and they're just going, I'm not selling this stuff. No way. I'm not. I know. They have 1.5 billion cash in the bank. Billion cash. They're losing 50 million a month officially. They're not going anywhere. They're not going out of business. So they'll wait. They'll wait. That's what I think is going on. Okay. I'm close to pulling my trigger on 100 GameStop, but I'm convinced the second I do, it'll drop back to 40. There you go. I finally have over 100 of them. So if so of them, I finally have over 100. Anti-Cheddar, I got a few at 1480. I'm holding my fire in case it goes lower. I plan on acquiring Sofi and Rocket Lab cash secured puts today. We are watching the Dow up 222, S&P up 24, NASDAQ up 38. We're looking at ATIP at 316, up 14 cents. What a start. Rocket Lab is down 23 to 1212. SoFi is at 1488, down only a dime. GameStop down 437, 149.63. Matterport is up a dime now at 24.25. ME down 20 cents to 6.76. We got Spire unchanged now. It has come back 3.57. It is now unchanged. Spire was as low this morning as 3.50. It's come back 7 cents to be unchanged at 3.57. ATIP is at 315 and a half. The low 303, the high 325 and a half. And we're at 315 and a half cents, up 13 and a half cents on 303,000. So we had a buy wave on ATIP. Who knows what and when? Is that what we're dealing with ATIP? Does someone have a hunch, an indication, a feeling, or is it as simple as 32 days ago, somebody sold their ATIP. Today, they're buying them back at, for them, a very low price. I mean, they're going, this is great. I sold my stock at what, 450? I'm buying at 315. I'm back in? Yeah, that could be happening. It could now happen every day going forward for the next month because you have to be out of a stock for 31 days before you can get back in to lock in a loss. Anyone started selling this stock back in November are now eligible to buy the stock back now. And that could be the simplest of explanations as to what's going on. And we might have in the case of in the case of Spire, coming back to Spire, we had a ton of selling in Spire since November, October, from 19, 15, 12, 7, 6, 5, 4, $3. 30 days ago, people were selling Spire off for losses. They can now begin to come back into their Spire shares at these prices without a tax problem. See what I'm saying? That wash trade thing is out of the way for a lot of people. As each day goes by now, the wash trade problem is eliminated because of the time factor. I'm wondering if ATIP and Spire each could double in price in the next month, simply because people are repositioning back in at these cheap prices again, or going to try to anyway. I wonder if that might be happening. And they can't get the stock they sold. All the shares sold in Spire and ATIP, all those millions of shares sold off for losses, they're not going to get them back at these prices. They're going to end up paying $5.50, $6.50, $7 if they want to truly get back in to what they once had, which breeds its own momentum. We may have a momentum trade higher here on speculators going, oh, we're moving again, and up it goes again. And so we have a $7, $8, $9 market on these stocks, and you guys are sitting on $2.50 call contracts, $3 call contracts, $4 call contracts, $5 call contract, all over my channel. You guys own this stuff. You have millions of shares of these two stocks all over the place. You got this stuff. And we might be at the cusp of the beginning trade here, of the recovery trade, as people get through the wash sale stuff. That's what I'm speculating on too. I'm wondering if that's actually already beginning to happen in slow motion. It's just starting now. Just starting. We're up 18 cents on Smart Rent at $9.92. We're only down 6 cents on Sextera. 130.57 on IBM, up 82 cents. The Dow still up 200 points. Microsoft up 64. Apple up 12. Tesla down $3. Royal Caribbean down 84 cents. Norwegian down 3. Carnival down 17. Wake up with investors. These stocks are in trouble. Amazon down $1.74. We've got Goldman Sachs up 3.24 and Cisco at 62.66, up $1.12 right here and right now. What is going to happen the balance of this day? Oh my, are we going to have fun here? Continuing on. Alrighty. Let's go. Alrighty. Let's go. Spire, says KY. Absolutely. Let's go. Spire, 357 unchanged, 314 on ATIP. The Dow up 202. S&P up 23. NASDAQ up 39.8. Oil up 24 cents to $73 even. Alrighty. U.S. stocks edge higher, testing all-time highs in final session before Christmas. Not the final session of the year, just before Christmas. These markets can continue to climb and set new highs for the year, all three of them, because the Dow is only 600 points away from its all-time high again. S&P and NASDAQ are threatening all-time highs right now. DQ, Goldman Sachs, $400 call, $1 stink buyback. I just put that order in there. All righty. Arico, well, I'm starting to feel like I'm an IDOTT. BW is going, ME, why? Why are you at 679? What did I do? What did I say? I don't know yet. But what I just said about ATIP and Spire, I will also reiterate for ME, and I'll reiterate it for Rocket Lab and Sofi, Smart Rent. These stocks could have been sold at higher levels 30 days ago by wash trade avoiders. People don't want to get called on a wash trade. They sold these shares over 4 weeks ago, 5 weeks ago, and now they're coming back in. You know what you do. You sell high and you buy low. Here we go. That could be happening. Anyway, there's Emmy. It's not you. It's me. I ruined it. It's not you. It's Spire is up 5.9 cents at 362. Spire just popped noticeably. 105,000 volume. That's all it is. The low was 350. We're now 362.9 cents on Spire. It looks like it's going higher now. Smart Rent is up 18 as Sextera only down a penny. It's going to go green at 11.85 here. 9.92 on Smart Rent, 3.14 on ATIP, 3.61 on Spire. We're all green there. ME down 19, 20 cent down dip on Matterport, 13 cent dip on SoFi, 31 cent dip on Rocket Lab. GameStop 147.44 down 6.56 at the moment. Alrighty, let's see what else is happening. Cheddar Stacks, I bought it yesterday. That's why it's going down. You know that, eh? Let's go. Cheddar, I don't know what this thing means. This 25 NSE filing by ME. I can't find this thing. Does anyone know how to find that filing and what is it actually? Does anyone know? If anyone has that info, let me know. ATIP back up to 315. We'll see what's going on. We're up 2 cents on Spire, 359. We just had a buy wave come in. Just a little shot there, and now we're backing up again. It's most interesting things happening here. Little spikes are showing up. Little buy spikes are coming in. Just the first little, it's like a heartbeat from the, you hit that, put that machine on there and get ching, doom. You try to restart the heart, and you get the little thing. That's what's happening on Spire and ATIP right now. That seems to be what's going on. Smart rent too. It's getting that kind of a thing. The little jolts are coming through here. Something could be happening. We'll watch this. We'll play it. We'll see what's going on. Okay, come on, baby. Take those markets higher. Let's go. Yeah, you know what? And Austin is saying, I'm logging in between appointments to give a thumbs up and complain about SoFi being in the red after a $28 recommendation. So I'll see you later. It's on their site, Bruce says. Cheddar Stack says it's on their site. Rico, I'm debating grabbing 100 IBM instead so I could collect a nice dividend while writing covered calls, but the premiums are nothing compared to GameStop. That's true. What you could do, Rico, is instead of buying 100 IBM shares, you could perhaps buy 3 or 4 in the money options on IBM and then write 3 or 4 calls instead of 1 call on IBM. You might want to play that game. Poor man covered calls might be the game plan for you instead of just writing 1 call on 100 shares. Forget the dividend. Triple or quadruple your premium money. It's way more lucrative. Okay, I sold my calls of SoFi at 14 expiry yesterday. Says Al Gilday. I just wake up every morning expecting all of my stocks to be in the red. When they have completely bottomed out, they will still find a way to be red until I write a covered call. Then they'll all go run. They'll all go up. I smell money. Dang, NTPC, you were right. Price lowered to 28. DQ, BW, January 7th, 145 GameStop put for about $9 has you buying GameStop at 136 deal. SoFi's going down, says NTPC. 1480 down 18 cents. Matterport down 13 to 2402. ME down 16 to 680, but it's coming back on. Spire's up 3 cents now to 360. ATIP is holding a 12-cent gain to 314. Smart Rent up 20 cents to 994. Sextera down only 4 cents right now. Goldman Sachs holding a 151 gain after topping out this morning at 387.51. We're at 384.07 at the moment. A little back off there. We've got Cisco now at 62.61, up $1.08. High of the day, 62.90 on Cisco. Wow, look at that Cisco go. Cruise shares are lower. Not dramatically, but they have turned red. Amazon is green, up $1.92. Facebook green, up 95 cents. Google is up $14. So the FANG stocks are moving higher. Little by little, as this morning wears on, they're starting to climb again. American Airlines up 2 pennies, but it was higher than that. It's backing off, as it should be. Moderna down 10.60. Intel up 46. Micron up 3.43. Alrighty, back to the markets. The Dow is up 190. That's off the high of the morning, but holding a good gain here, up 195 now. 25.6 point gain on S&P and a 55.5 point gain on NASDAQ. Okay, looking good. Let's see. And article DQ says writing a call on IBM isn't great. Mike and I both gave up on call writing on IBM. BW says DQ, thank you. What is going on here? SoFi $14 calls expiring today. Someone tell me that this is not the worst play I've ever seen. And I'm not sure what you're going to do here on it. So I can't figure that out. Bruce, your channel prompted me to send my milestone of being a member for 10 months, and you missed it. I did. Well, that's because it came on the, it came on the, what do I say? The, it came on the YouTube page, which I don't watch. But there it is. Member for 10 months, chilling with Uncle Bruce, Auntie PC. Thank you so much for that. Of course, I love it. It doesn't show on my I can't even think straight. On my StreamYard, it doesn't show on my StreamYard, which is what I read all the time. I'm constantly watching StreamYard here because I get these comments and I can react to them. But it did show, and I thank you, Auntie, so much. Everyone else saw it. Everyone in the world saw it. I just didn't comment on it, but I'm commenting on it now, and I say thank you. All right, love that, Mr. Seneca. I know I'm not the only one that picked up Tesla under 900 the other day. I'm loving that position now. And no, Bruce, someone just said that they sold $14 SoFi calls expiring today. Interesting stuff. Kind of weird. Let's see. Is MED listing upon their own request? That makes no sense. And Hector, do you think that holding SoFi in 2022 will be strictly for any bank charter pop of stock value? Profitability seems to be 2023 with its current incarnation. I've heard and I have suspected that analysts are already predicting that SoFi will go profitable way before what people thought it would be. The last financial report that came out, they were supposed to lose 12 cents a share. They only lost 5. They may already be turning a profit. We don't even know it. No, Hector, do not think this is a one-trick pony on SoFi. There is a whole lot going on here. I kind of wonder if they're a takeover target. That's what I wonder in the long term. Not today, not tomorrow, but will SoFi someday be a takeover target because of all the different things they do and how quickly they're growing out and how there is no one dominant shareholder of the company? It could well be that an outsider, maybe it's a hedge fund or it's an activist investor group, starts buying up SoFi big time and run it to 40 and then look to take it out at 100. People aren't going to do this for 10, 20 cents, They're not going to do this for $3 or $4 a share profit. This would be done for tens of billions of dollars of profits to pull this thing off. And there are hedge funds with that kind of power to run this thing. So SoFi could be a takeover target someday, but I'll tell you, all bets are off. As soon as they get that bank charter, it is then and only then that SoFi has to be really watched for all kinds of shenanigans, good shenanigans, because it's 1476 here. This is pennies on the dollar right now. Pennies on the dollar to buy it now for what is coming. My opinion, take it or leave it. My opinion. All right, let's see. What do you think about buying Spire January 2023 calls for 70 to $1? The strike is $5. Nope, I don't like it. I don't like that. I would rather you buy 3s, 250s, 4s, get closer to the market. Pay more, get closer. No, ME is delisting the warrants, if I read the chat correctly. Yeah, they're redeeming their warrants. That's what they're doing. If that's the case, but not the stock. All right. Okay, they're delisting the warrants so it's a nothing burger announcement. This is a nothing burger announcement. All right, so guys, get over it. Move on. Let's go. This channel or YouTube needs a DM option. A DM option. You can't DM me for free. Sorry. What? Let's take over SoFi. I have 1,000 shares. Let's go. Yeah, the 25 filing is just warrants. Okay, move on. Let Noto do his job. I like him. I agree. Direct message, I see. Is it just me, or is this text so good that I should have a direct message for free? Direct message. Okay. You have to donate to me via PayPal, and you'll give my credit username. I don't know what this means. People are talking to each other. I have no idea. Okay. Rocket Lab 1208 down 28. SoFi down 22. GameStop down 592. Matterport down 40. ME down 17. Spire down 10. ATIP up 10. Smart Rent up 17. Cyxtera up a penny. The Dow up 208. The market is up beautifully. All of our SPACs are down. Go figure. S&P up 25. NASDAQ up 54. Oil is up 17. There will be a turnaround on our stocks, but I don't know when. At the moment, they're all off pennies, except for GameStop. Go figure. Maybe there's still some tax loss selling coming through. There's waves. Then it stops. Then it comes in. Then it goes away. I don't know. I don't know. They don't ask me for permission to do what they want to do. The market can do whatever it wants. You've got to position yourself and say, when am I in, and for how long? And that's what you gotta do. You gotta be disciplined here. Be a believer or not. It's up to you. 3 of our stocks are up. ATIP, Smart Rent, Cyxtera. Cyxtera just gone positive. Spire is only a penny away from going positive. ME is only 13 cents away from going positive. SoFi is only 18 cents. Rocket Lab 28, Matterport 40.
none of these shares are so far down that they can't go green today. We're going to be fine. We could do very well today. Let's see how it goes. New home sales surge in November. Headline out of Market Watch right now. All righty, interesting. There you go. Let's go. Jen is here. How are you doing?
I'm good.
My elbow's getting felt up here off camera. This is kind of fun.
You know what that's called?
No.
It's called your weenus.
What?
That's what it's called.
Oh my God.
I'm not making this up.
Wow. Bama Babe just said something really interesting. I had 100 shares of GameStop exercised last Friday at 150 strike price plus the $750 premium, so that I got $157.50. I just bought back 100 GameStop for $147. This is how you do it. And there you go. You get taken out and you turn around and buy it back for less. And she just bought it back for $1,050 less than she got for it. Guess what she can do now? She can write another call option on her new 100 shares of GameStop. Hello, Bama Babe. This is how you do it. Jen is dancing. She's singing and dancing. Look out. Oh my gosh. Ariko says, this channel is the most social media I've ever done in my life. I'm 35 and I've always had zero interest in social media. I still see and talk to my childhood friends without it. How about that? Yeah, what can I say?
He's an old style. Retro.
He's retro. That's right. False says, oh no, there are kids here, Jen. There are kids here. Good morning, Jen from Larry. GameStop is down $6. Still like foreseeing a green day. We could see a green day on GameStop at any time. $6 down dip is chump change if you've been around here a while. That is a nothing burger. We'll see. Nazareth says weenus is a slang word for the excess or loose skin at the joint of one's elbow, which is technically referred to as olicarnal skin. I can't even read this stuff.
That's your weenus.
It's your weenus, Nazareth. I never knew. Ariko, dang, way to go, Bama Babe. Will Carruthers, Bama Babe, nice one. I smell money. What's the difference between us? Let's start at the weenus. John Anderson, good morning, Jen. Jen is the curb feeler. You see, we were talking about old cars having curb feelers. When you used to parallel park old big cars, you had those curb feelers
that stuck out
the front and the back of the car. And only the one side. It didn't stick out on both sides of the car. It only stuck out on the passenger side, because normally you would parallel park on the passenger side when you parallel park.
I remember seeing them. I don't think we ever had a car that had them though. Like, did it bang at you or something?
No, it would scrape along the sidewalk, and you hear that, and you knew you're getting close to the curb. The curb feeler was warning you, you're getting close. Today, it's called radar awareness, with Teslas having all the computers telling you 3 inches, 5 inches away, 6 inches. Those days, it was curb feelers. No battery required, no software required, no computer required. Yeah, but I was suggesting that in today's world, a curb feeler means a whole other thing, not a good thing.
I
curb feeler.
Thought it wasn't fair that in these smaller rural towns where they had nothing but slant parking, you still had to parallel park
to get your license. Even though you didn't have to parallel park.
Okay, well, we're going to put these two trucks in the field and you have to get between
That's them. Right. Parallel park between the tractor and the harvester.
What are you talking about?
Yeah, that's right.
Just for when we went to the big city.
That's right. We went to the big town of 20,000 people. Then we had to learn how to parallel park over there, because that's where all the city slickers were.
Had to learn how to avoid people who didn't know how to drive.
That too. Because the Sunday drivers came out, and the Sunday drivers were the worst. On a Monday, you don't want to be behind a Sunday driver. No.
And this morning in Calgary, they have freezing ice fog, which is always exciting.
Oh my God,
no. Makes the roads real slow. No. You can't see very well.
I don't want to go to Calgary right now.
No.
We're staying here till March at least. End of Feb for sure. Yeah, we're not going anywhere. Oh my gosh. Unbelievable. What should I have today?
I don't know. Like, it's Thursday, but you got that Friday feel for it.
Well, I was wondering.
So is it egg?
Well, I haven't had egg all week.
You haven't had egg?
So I was thinking ham, cheese, and egg.
Oh, the full meal deal.
The full meal deal, and dipping it in ketchup, and
so no horseradish.
Oh no! Egg and cheese and ham. That's got to be the ketchup combo. Oh yeah,
So,
yeah.
do you want to hear my rant?
Okay.
I have short arms.
Really?
This is me holding my arm up. When I put my arm down, my fingers totally disappear.
Okay.
And so I have to fold up my cuff, which makes it look like I stole my big sister's sweater.
Oh, okay.
Not that I have had experience with that.
No.
That's just what I think it would feel like.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But I got little pissant arms.
I
need
pissant
longer
arms.
arms.
So that's your rant?
That's my rant.
That's your rant.
That's how tough my life is.
Yeah, this is a first world problem of
That's right.
epic proportions.
Even my problems are privileged. Yeah. I know.
I have privileged problem.
Yes, I'm a princess.
What you don't know, little princess,
Uh-huh.
is that these viewers of ours
Uh-huh.
have inundated us with donations today.
Oh, have they?
Yeah,
Oh.
and these are $50 and $100 donations,
Oh.
left, right, and center,
You guys are
through
so generous.
super chats, and then we've had
We have
donations.
such a good community.
We do, and then we've
These
got
people are so nice.
they're incredible, and then we've had PayPal donations come in as well. So they have been inundating us with Christmas donations today. So
Yes.
pretty cool bean
Very
stuff.
nice.
So and
That's lovely.
you'll be pleased to know you're gonna love this one.
Okay.
Yeah, remember I told you about Beach Boy CFOing his order, saying
Yes,
he's going to
yes.
sell his contracts
Yeah,
for $745.
Yeah. He got out.
He's out.
That's great.
It is great.
Pull that order. We're gonna raise that number.
700 more. Yeah, you want my contracts?
You want a stink?
700
We're
more. You
put it up
bastards.
higher.
Yeah,
That's
he
right.
lifted it 1,000 more last
That's
week.
awesome.
700 more this week. 1,700 more. He lifted that contract back and said, "Come and get me. Come and get." And they finally took him out. They
See?
finally got wise.
Just by paying a little bit of attention.
Stink offers.
Yeah.
Stink offers and
That's
stink bids
awesome.
can make you a lot of money.
He's already up.
A lot of money. I'm not kidding.
that.
And that's just a trade. That is a trade.
I'm gonna
One.
take my little tiny princess arms out and I'll make you a bagel.
Thank you, man. Fabulous. You gotta love her. Thank you so much. Thank you. Larry is here. He can tell more about Discord. That's my Bama babe. I knew me and Jen were like this. Meanwhile, I buy my GameStop callback and GameStop just goes down. Bama babe, awesome. Did you do it with a CSP cash secured put? Ask Jen what does she think about Russell Wilson to Pittsburgh. What does she think about that? I'll have to ask her that later. Probably you aren't alone. Larry, updated Discord URL is on my post on Reddit. It annoyingly changes every 7 days. Bobby, another useless information is the number getting. I know what this means. Larry, what is the main chat on the Discord? Apple and Tesla and Burst. If you want to go to my Discord page, you go to Stock Markets with Bruce. I think that's what it's called. And if you go to my my editor runs my page on Reddit, Stock Markets with Bruce on Reddit. If you go there, you can find the Discord link there. So you can always do that. I had to Google what a curb feeler was. You kids are so young. You have no idea what curb feelers were. You have no idea. That's right. Because in today's lingo, a curb feeler, you get sent to prison for life. Yeah, there you go. What's all this curb feeling weenus all about? What's going on? Oh no! Oh man! Longer arms, or how about a tailor? Says DQ. Oh man! Hector says anti-Gen. Same for me. Same for him. Line up any vehicles in the field, park between them. Jen is a T-Rex. Roar. Let's see. Move over, Beach Boy. Move over, Uncle Bruce. I love Jen. Let's see. I used to call one of my uncles Gator Arms because he could never reach the bill at the restaurant. I can't reach the bill. I can't pay the bill. Try fried plantains on a bagel. Oh my goodness. That's what we call the guy. T-Rex. Let's see. Anti-PC. No, I just put in a stink bid. Not comfortably yet with cash secured put, but I know I could have taken in another premium if I wanted to go that route. What's up here? Talking weenus. Larry, the official URL on the Discord page is expired. The URL has to be updated every 7 days. I've been updating a post I made with a new URL, says Larry. All right, there you go. If you want to go into my you want to go to a Discord page for Stock Markets with Bruce, you go to my Stock Markets with Bruce page on Reddit, and you'll find the link there, and then you can get it. As far as I know, that's all I know. I wish I knew more, but I don't know more than that. Okay, everybody, thank you for being here. We're up 227 on the Dow, near the high of the day. We're up 28 on S&P. We're up 75 on NASDAQ, holding its own. Oil down a penny right at the moment. Rocket Lab is at $11.99, down 37 cents. Sofi down only 16 cents. GameStop is now down only $4.82. It's coming back up to $149.18. Matterport down 32 cents. ME down 3, but it's coming back on here. We're up 4 on Spire, $3.61. We're up 8.5 cents on HIP at $3.10.5. SmartRent, $9.98, up 24. Cyxtera up 5 cents to $11.91. AMC's down 93. Robinhood down a quarter. Bannock Vector's up 3.57. Home Depot up 2.48. IBM at 130.16, up 41 cents. Microsoft up 282, Apple up 46 cents, Tesla up $12 to 1,021. Bed Bath Beyond down 36 cents, BlackBerry down 23, Royal Caribbean down 61 cents to 78.85. Goldman up $1.93 to 384.26. Cisco up $1.06 to 62.59. There you have it. Those are the stocks. Amazon up $1.40, Facebook up 15 cents, Google up $15, Costco up $1.30, Nvidia up $2. What else is going on? American Airlines up a dime, Netflix down $1, Moderna down 9.80, Micron up 2.94, Intel up 48 cents. Not a lot going on, but it is an up market with some down dips and some up dips right here. That's what we got going on, kids. That's the dealio. Thank you, all of you out there who've made donations to Jennifer and I. We thank you very, very much. She is now aware of what you've been doing. And she's going, whoa, thank you all very, very much. What else is going on here? Keeping an eye on the markets and seeing what's going to happen here. I was going to mention something else to you guys today. I read this earlier, and I thought I'd bring this up to you for your awareness. How's that? Let's see. Got to take care of something here first. Hang on. Double checking something over there and something over there. I wanted to make you aware of the kind of money that can power this market. How I keep thinking we might be going higher rather than lower. Okay. False. That's an interesting comment. About Henry. He never took care of his weenus. That's true. Whatever happened to Henry? We were all asking about that last night. All right, let me tell you a little bit of info I dug up this morning. First of all, how much cash do S&P 500 companies have on hand right now? As of the third quarter of this year, the latest reporting period, S&P 500 companies are sitting on $3.78 trillion of cash. $3.78 trillion of cash. Last year, it was $3.4 trillion. That's 10% less. And in 2019, it was $2.19 trillion. So during the good old days, before coronavirus, corporate America was sitting on $2.19 trillion. 2 years later, in the middle of the fifth wave, the fourth wave, whatever wave this is, we've got S&P 500 companies sitting with $3.78 trillion of cash. This is after all the buybacks, after dividends. This is just cash on hand. We have repurchases of $850 billion being done this year. In the third quarter, the third quarter alone, just in the third quarter, $234 billion was spent on buybacks. That's now over $900 billion on an annual basis. This number is expected to break $1 trillion. More than $1 trillion of corporate money is coming into the market to buy up stock that public companies have issued. Just to put this in to perspective for you, the dividends are also running at record high numbers as well and are being increased by corporate America right now. So, in the middle of a pandemic with supply chain issues, fear of higher rates, higher inflation numbers, corporate America is drowning in money, buying up $1 trillion in stock or more this next 12 months. You can count on it, and bumping up their dividends dramatically. Why is this market going higher? Now you know. Corporate America is funding it easily, a big chunk of it, without doubt. And what's happening in the case of some of these stocks, like for example, Apple will trade at 33 to 35 times earnings, at their highs. Then they come out with an earnings report blowing away the year ago number with a 40% increase this year or a 25% increase this year, which automatically recalibrates the PE multiple from 35, 33 down to 27. And so the markets are trading at the values they are now based on the fact that participants and institutional investors, pension funds, mutual funds, ETFs, everybody else are buying stock today at these high prices, wagering that on the next quarter report and the next quarterly report and the next one coming up 3, 6, 9 months from now, these stocks are already trading at only 20 times earnings, forward earnings. They're willing to pay 35 times earnings for future 20 times earnings. That's what's going on, because pension funds have a 20-year time cycle, 30-year time cycle, a 50-year time. They're not worried about the next week, next month. That's not their big concern. They watch it, they know it, but they're also long-term investors like the Warren Buffetts of the world. They get in and they stay in long-term. Their thinking is, yeah, we'll pay $175 for Apple today because 2 years from now it's $275. 3 years from now it's $350. 4 years it's $450 a share. We're happy to buy it now because in 4 years it's $450. We're not going to quibble over a couple of dollars here. Yeah, they will be buyers on a very strategic basis. They'll buy when there are dips on the day, of course, but they buy long term. They don't buy for 3-month flips. Keep in mind that these institutions acquire these blocks of stock in every entity they like, and then what do they start doing? They write call options like I'm telling you to do to bring in and enhance the revenue coming in. Okay, enhance cash flow. So there you go. That is a little ditty for you. Trillions of dollars in the market, trillions of dollars in corporate accounts in net cash. Cash. It's stunning. It's record highs. Never been this high before, ever. Never. This is why the U.S. government keeps spending money. The U.S. government knows we're going to get money. The American taxpayers are getting dough. We can spend money on bridges and roads. Administration is saying we should put to this, buy better, make it better plan for America. This $2 trillion thing for 10 years is $200 billion a year. This is chump change. The amount of money that the American government is going to bring in from its taxpayers, citizens, its corporations, the companies, is going to be astounding. It's going to be unbelievable because we're talking about inflated numbers that keep rising up. This is why the U.S. government is not afraid of inflation. They're not afraid of inflated markets. They'll get their pound of flesh out of it like everyone else gets their pound of flesh. Everyone get in line. It's just more dollars trading hands, but it's future dollars, future higher dollars trading hands, because America is the de facto currency of choice for the planet. You avoid the Turkish lira, get out of the Russian ruble, and you get into US dollars. That's the deal. That's the game. You get out of Chinese yuan because they got a nightmare over there, and you buy US dollar denominated assets. They're going to go high. The market's going to hit new record highs. You guys are based in the US, many of you are playing US markets, almost all of you, and you're going to continue to see green on the big markets. The key here is the stocks you're following, we want them to go green too, and have you write options to bring in cash. There you go. That's what's happening. Ooh.
What's happening?
What's happening is
What's
this.
happening? There you go.
Here's what's happening. Yeah, were we ever watching what's happening here? Look at that. Look at that bagel. Ooh, baby.
Okay, baby.
Jen, thank you so much. Oh, this is so good.
Enjoy.
Somebody asked a question of you.
Okay.
A Pittsburgh acquisition, a Steeler acquisition.
Okay.
Something. I don't know if you're aware of it.
I don't know.
Okay, so now I got to find this comment. Oh no, I got to find this comment now. Oh my gosh. Here we go. Are we finding it? Here we go. Longer arms, or how about a tailor? It's
a tailor.
Beach Boy says, "Move over, Uncle Bruce. I love Jen." And where was that comment? Can somebody repost that comment? Who did that? Somebody had a comment about the Steelers. Who did it? Who was it? Fess up.
That we got somebody?
Somebody was acquired, or somebody did something, or something happened to somebody. What was it? Russell Wilson to the Steelers? No, that's not it. No.
Russell Wilson?
No, that's not it. It's not Russell Wilson. No. What was it? Could it be Russell Wilson going to the Steelers? Wouldn't that be interesting? No. What was that comment? Was somebody had a comment here a little while ago, and we'd really love to see it again. Russell Wilson. That was it. It was a Russell Wilson comment.
Oh,
okay.
No.
What are your thoughts?
No. Russell Wilson is banged up this year. He came back 3 weeks too early.
But what if he gets healthy?
They're suffering for it.
Like, what if he gets healthy in the offseason and now gets acquired by Pittsburgh? What do you think?
Well, I don't know how old he is. I think, it is our tradition to have quarterbacks when they're young and keep them for a decade, right? So
yeah.
I don't know, though. I don't know. We have to do something because we're in trouble in our quarterback position. It's important. Yeah. Because this is his last time. This is it. Show's over. Take your ball and go home.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
What about...
I didn't think Russell Wilson wanted to leave Seattle. I haven't heard any of that.
Well, would a grade A quarterback with a contract coming up be saying to the agent, I want that starting job in Pittsburgh.
Well,
I want to work
yes.
with that coach.
But I think what they would be doing is using it more as a contract negotiation than a real desire to move to Pittsburgh.
Could be. That could be.
Right.
But what if the team that they're at, they're aging out, and this quarterback wants to join a progressive franchise?
Even with old Ben, we have one of the youngest teams. We have some good young talent that's going to be around for a while. We have to figure out our quarterback issues.
Right.
Yeah.
Well,
been there before. Been there, done that.
True. This is so good. Oh my God.
Yeah.
This is amazing.
The problem is, because there's got to be a problem. They're really squishy and they move around a lot.
Yeah.
So it's almost like a two-handed sandwich just to keep everything in place.
I'm working here.
But you seem to be doing all right with it.
I'm working hard.
Yes.
The longer Jen keeps talking, the more I can eat.
Well, I can talk football for a very long time. How long would you like?
Okay, you're playing KC. You're on the
know.
road in KC this week.
I know.
What an upset that would be.
Well, we have a tendency to play to our opponent, which is why we tied the Lions. And maybe, last game, Ben did a quarterback sneak twice, which I'm sure took a year off his life. But but he's feeling the, because we have personal in-depth conversations. But from where I'm standing, he's feeling that this is his final tour, and wants to go out with a bang. But the Chiefs have a little bit of power.
A little bit of firepower.
A little bit of catching power, a little bit of firepower. But yeah,
The Steelers will only go as far as the defense takes them.
exactly, exactly. But I mean, our defense, Hayward, hello, what, hello, like we got some good guys. Devin Bush, who his first year was nothing but a penalty machine, has just turned into a really good defensive player. He's very good. Minka Fitzpatrick, hello. He's lovely. He's a ball hawk. He's got good hands. Um, I mean, he's no Troy Polamalu, but I don't know if Troy
No
is
one's a Troy
Polamalu.
Polamalu.
Those were definitely the glory days.
There is no Troy
Watching
Polamalu
him
anywhere.
vault over a line the second the ball is snapped.
Mr. Watt's doing all right.
Oh, Watts is doing fine. Yeah, we're not feeling bad for him, but he's got that pulled groin. So he's playing injured, and he's not going to go off the field. He will play injured and try to fix it during the off season. But yeah, when he walks off, he's always, grabbing the groin.
Yeah.
He's got bad things going on, but he's still playing very, very well. They're petitioning that he should be MVP.
Right.
Yeah, not just the defensive player of the year, but MVP. Yeah, so,
Who's he up against for MVP?
all the quarterbacks. It's all the quarterbacks. Quarterbacks almost always get MVP.
Has a defensive player ever been an MVP? Was Harrison ever MVP?
He would have been Steelers MVP, but
Yeah.
I don't know if he was the league MVP.
Would the first original Watt been a league MVP ever?
Again, I don't think so. He was defensive player, and then of course he won the Walter Payton Man of the Year award, but I don't think he's ever been MVP. It's those quarterback, those divas, they get those.
Here's something. Pickett to the Steelers. Who's Pickett?
Pickett?
Yeah.
I don't know. Is he the new guy that just said he was going to draft this year? Because we ain't going to see anywhere. Like I think our first pick is in the late 20s.
You guys have traded them all away?
Well, no, we don't get good seating because we're always over 500.
Oh, Gonzo Cruiser. I think Pittsburgh will get Huntley from Baltimore or end up with Garoppolo. Garoppolo.
See now, Garoppolo. He's one of those players where it's like it's like Dalton for the Bengals used to be. The Dalton was the bar. If you can play as well as Dalton, you can play in the NHL. But if you play worse than him, no, you can't, because he was. You have to be at least this good to get in.
Okay.
And I think Garoppolo is kind of like that now too. He's had some moments of brilliance, but he suffers. He's a 49er. He suffers. Oh, he might not still be a 49er even. I don't know.
Oh, I'm done. I can't eat anymore.
Too slippery?
Stuffed. I'm just stuffed. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Look at that. You just powered down that. Welcome to retail, people.
Oh, I'm working hard here. Welcome to retail.
How to eat everything in 30 seconds.
Yeah, welcome to the stock
I
market.
hope you chew.
There were days in the markets where we would eat at our desks. We couldn't get off our desk for lunch. We'd have to cancel appointments.
I would sit at my trading desk with the cage manager. He'd be in talking to me. And we'd be watching this guy in his office on the phone. And this is when the phones were attached to
Cords.
And so he had, I don't know, what, 10, 15, 20-foot cord in
About a 10-foot.
in not that large of an office. But he'd be pacing back and forth, talking on the phone. And our operator would go, here's the windup, and here's the pitch.
And then they'd watch the branch manager pull a blue ticket out of the slot. Oh, he got a buy order, and he watched it, and then he would go like that, and someone would come over into the office, pick up the order, get it over to the desk trader over here, and we'd enter an order because the manager called the client to say, I think we have to make a trade here. And Yeah, you'd watch him do it. There were days. Those were days. Thank you, Miss Jen, so much. Nice football talk, Jen. I love it. What can we say? Oh my gosh. Everyone's talking football here. We're talking football. Where are we at on the market, though? The Dow's up 205. S&P is up 26.8, and NASDAQ is up 77 points. Oil is up 12 cents. Rocket Lab 1202 right now, down 34. SoFi is at 1488, only down 11 cents. SoFi got as low as 1473, now 1490, down 9 cents on 6.5 million. So SoFi seems to be coming on here in the last 10 minutes quite nicely. GameStop down $5 to $149, but it did bottom out at 146.02. So a little better on GameStop. A lot better? No, a little better. Matterport 23.72, low of the day 23.58 on 1.38 million. ME now positive for $7 a share, up 4. Volume 561. This is the high of the day on ME. Spire up 5.6 cents at 362, 362.6, and this is about a nickel behind the high of the day on 170,000. The low was 350 first 15 minutes of the day. So we're from 350 to 362 now, up 5.6 cents on Spire. ATIP is up a dime. It is at $3.12. Low was the opening, 303. We just bounced off a little low of 307 or something, and now 312 on 498,000 shares on ATIP. Smart Rent up 30, 1004, high of the day on 30,000 volume. No volume at all. Sextera up 9 at 1195 now on 37,000. Also zero volume on a day like today. This is to be expected the day before Christmas, but it's a nice move. AMC is down 80 cents. Robinhood down 12. Vanek up $3. Home Depot up $1.40. IBM up 49 cents to 130.24. Dow's up 211. S&P up 27. Nasdaq up 81. Microsoft up $1.80. Apple up 54 cents to 176.18. Tesla's up $20 to 1,029. Bed Bath Beyond up down 30, BlackBerry down 14, Royal Caribbean down 99. Goldman Sachs now up 264 to 384.96, just under 385. High of the day 387, low of the day 383. So we've had about a $4 swing on Goldman. Cisco 62.32, up 78 cents, and Beach Boy pulled off the sale of his calls at 7.45. He couldn't get 6.75 yesterday. He couldn't get 5.95 last week, but he got 7.45 this morning. Thank you very much. You keep pulling those offers when the stock goes higher and say, come and get me. I'm up here. No. Yeah, I'm not giving it to you down there. Screw you guys. He took $700 more this morning off the table. Thank you very much. Give me another $700, you buggers. Otherwise, you're not getting my calls. Well done, Beach Boy. You got to love that. Yeah, I got to love it. It's fantastic. We want to rock. Let's rock. Oh, yeah, man. It's nice. It's nice. Very nice. We're up 10.5 on ATIP. We're up 7 on Spire. We're up 3 on ME. Sextera is positive. So we got 4 or 5 positive stocks. SoFi's down only 8 cents. Come on, SoFi. You can go up 8, 9 cents. You can go positive too. Get most of these going green again. That's what we want to see here. Want my viewers to get rich beyond unbelievable numbers. Yes. Anyway, there he goes. Miraculous is saying, good morning, Bagel Gang. I'm off work here with the kids. Going all out with bacon, scrambled eggs, and bagels. Nice. Nothing wrong with this at all. Beautiful stuff. Larry, see the thing about the what is it? The Arsenal is they always try to walk in it. They walk it in. I know nothing about sports, but I know what Larry's talking about. GM SoFi level 2 is loaded with large sell orders. Will take a lot of volume to move it on up, says GM. KY almost 300 thumbs up. So right on. Let's see. Gregory, wowza, listening to Jen talk football is awesome. Please ask her to assess the disaster in Carolina. Jen needs a football channel. Anti-Jen football in plain English. Well done, Beach Boy, says Michael. We've got, what was I going to take a look at? Oh, we have, well, at least we had. Thank you, everybody, for being here. We've got volume here and thumbs ups. Thank you, everybody, for helping out on this channel. We have 267 now, 270 thumbs ups. Thank you, everybody. Appreciate that very much. I'm always interested in seeing these ads that I get whenever I turn on my channel. Thank you all for being here and helping out. Thank you for these donations you made this morning on this channel. Unbelievable, these Christmas donations. Thank you all for these Christmas donations, PayPal and also Super Chats. Phenomenal. Thank you. 277 on the thumbs ups meter, going for 300 now. Fantastic. And let's go here. There we are over there. Okay, I'm getting it now and slowly figuring this out here. Okay. There we are. Only computer nerds will get my reference, says Larry. Oscar, Uncle Bruce, are some viewers getting free classes for Christmas? Do something for your viewers. Shrug. I don't do that. I just put them out there and go, folks, if you're watching a class, you're helping us. It's like making a donation, but I'm giving you something in return. It's a 2-hour class that can help you make thousands of dollars, if not tens of thousands of dollars. Give us a little and make a lot is my motto on this. I've put 10 classes together for you, 20 hours of instruction. You can watch one class, 2, 3, 4, 5, whatever you want, whenever you want, as many times as you want. And I thank you all for making a small donation of $100 to change your life, because that's what it's doing for a lot of you. You're admitting it. You're telling me, oh my God, these classes. Oh geez, I can't believe it. Instead of you charging us $1,750 for a class, for a course, you're just giving us $100 classes to do. This is great. This is incredible. I can watch the class I want, when I want, how I want. This is beautiful. Yeah, it's value. I mean, hey, help me, I help you. Come on, Beach Boy. Michael, thanks, man. Just been following and learning from Uncle Bruce here. Cheddar, less volume than normal right now on Sofi. Yeah, well, it's the day before Christmas. It's supposed to be quiet today. Really quiet, but it is not really quiet. It's okay, but it's not really quiet. 150 on GameStop. We're down 381. Coming back. How about that? We're up 6 on ME to 702. Aspire up 9 cents. ATIP up 12. Smart Rent up 33. Cyxtera up a dime. We're moving higher on these stocks. Look at the Rocket Lab. It's down a quarter, but it's coming on here. 12.11 now. Really coming on. 1 million volume. Doesn't take much to move this stock now. Sofi up. It's only down 7. It's coming up. It's only down 7 cents at 14.92. Come on, baby. 6.8 million. Nice. GameStop 151.42. It's coming higher again. It's going up. Down 258, but it's coming on. Matterport down 61. It's the loser. 23.54 at the moment. It's off a little bit. That's what I'm noticing here. That's what I heard. Okay. Apple up 56 cents to 176.20. We've got Goldman Sachs at 384.43. Cisco up 66 to 62.21. There you go, kids. How about that? Uncle Bruce, what are your thoughts on loading up on Spire? January 2023, $3 calls. They're super cheap right now. I like that thought. 2023, $3 calls? Yeah. If they're super cheap, load up on them. You bet. Let's go. What can I say? You know what Nazareth says? I used my gains from yesterday to buy the dip on AMC, Spire, and Sofi. Let's go. That's the deal right there. Take your proceeds from writing call options and buy the cheap stocks and get loaded up. Yes, this is how you do it. Sell wall of 4,100 for Spire. Moves higher and higher as the price increases. Fantastic. Backing off. Flesh Infection says to Cheddar, this Matterport run to 37 is really screwing with me now when I get ready to write covered calls because I saw what can happen. Don't worry, you can always do rollovers. Remember, when Matterport ran into the mid-30s, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, people were rolling over 25s and 30s and 35s into 40s and 45s, making a killing. And then they bought those 40 and 45s back for a fraction of the price on the pullback. It worked out beautifully. All right. For those concerned about ME, last quarter, Morgan Stanley, BlackRock, and Vanguard effectively or collectively purchased 3.3 million shares each. Several other big positions taken as well. Very interesting. Cheddar Flash, yeah, kind of feels like no man's land, but it's got a lot of hands that can make it run or drop quick right now. Well, let's see how it goes. Let's get through the end of the year and start the new year off with a big fat bang. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Let's go. We're up 230 on Goldman. Let's see now. We're up. We're off a quarter on the Rocket Lab at 1209. Sofi is down only 6 cents to 14.93. It's about to go green here. GameStop 151.28 down 272. Matterport 23.50. ME up a nickel. Spire up 11. ATIP up 13. SmartRent up 33. Sixterra up 10. They're all going higher. They're green and they're still climbing. Okay. How about that? Cheddar Stack says, when I asked for a 5% gain today, no one said Spire. Yet y'all keep buying more of it, laughing out loud. Darn it. So am I getting this right? Thumbs ups equal more exposure on the channel, which equals more exposure for the stocks we all hold, which equals money in our pockets. Hit the like button. That's right. I keep trying to tell you this. If you guys hit the thumbs up button, you are getting more people aware of this channel through the YouTube analytics awareness, computers and their programs and all that stuff. The more thumbs ups, the more YouTube pushes this channel to people who don't know what we're doing, who find out what we're doing. They find out what we're talking about. They find out the stocks we love and why. They figure out maybe I should buy these stocks too because these folks know something. They're always having a good time on this channel too. They're always having a good time. More money in your pocket. Yeah. That's right. You think it's all about me? It's all about you. It's about you. It could make you richer because of the awareness factor being grown in the open market. That's why I ask you to subscribe to this channel. The more subscribers I get, the more I get recommended to the outside world. The more memberships I get, the more YouTube promotes my channel because YouTube is greedy. YouTube is going, wait a minute. These people are giving this guy $10 a month for about 20 live shows a month or so, 3 a week, 2 a day. So that's 10 a week plus the extra. That's 11 a week. That's 44 live shows a month. These guys are giving him $10 for 44 live shows a month. And we at YouTube are getting 30% of that money. He only gets $7 of that $10. We get the 3. He only gets $7. He gets nothing for 44 live shows. Why don't we recommend more people to watch this guy and become members? Why don't we do that at YouTube? That would be good for us because every time someone becomes a member, we make $3 a month off of these people from here. Yeah, YouTube has a vested interest in the well-being of my channel, but you can help yourselves by getting more people to follow the stories that we're following here all the time on our stocks. Yes. I do the best I can with what I got, folks. That's all I can do. That's all I can do. ME's over $7. I feel like it's been a long time since Bruce wanted to rock all on social media. Kareem, Uncle B, you write a covered call and the stock runs so you roll over far out. What's the play to being the call closer to the market? It's so simple, Kareem. It's so easy. The stock backs off. Then you buy back your call from way back there that you wrote. You buy it back for way less money and you write a closer in call, closer to the market, get more money. It's so easy. A child can do it. It's so easy that hedge funds can do it. It's so easy ETFs do it. It's so easy pension funds do it. It's so easy. There are skyscrapers in all of the largest cities in America filled with hedge funds, pension funds, and ETFs that are doing this. And they are paying millions of dollars in rent and taxes, and they're hiring staff for millions and millions of dollars. It's so easy. And then there's you sitting in your house writing a call or 2 calls or 5 calls, and you're bringing in $500 here, a couple $1,000 there, $800 over there, $4,000 over there. You're bringing in all this money. You have no extra overhead. You don't have an office downtown to worry about. You don't have 25,000 employees to worry about. You don't have pension fund obligations to worry about. You're just looking for after yourself and your family, and you're bringing in this money, and all you're doing is watching a guy who's homeless, who drives a rented Tesla, who's sitting in Palm Desert, California, a Canadian no less. I mean, a Canuck, who's telling you and showing you how to write call options for easy money, day in, day out, day in, day out. That's all you got to do. And if you throw him a couple of bucks once in a while as a piece of gratitude, he'll keep doing it. And he'll just keep coming back. He's a sucker. He'll keep coming back. He doesn't do it himself because it would be a conflict of interest. And so the guy has morals. The guy has a compass. The guy tells you what's going on in plain English, and you can make money. And some people view that as a conspiracy theory. Oh, there's something wrong with this. There's something wrong here. We can't have that. This guy has got to have an angle. There's got to be an angle. What's the angle? I say feed the algorithm like Larry does. Hit the thumbs up button for me, kids. Hit the thumbs up button. 318 thumbs ups. That's all I can get. I beg, plead, and pray that you give me thumbs ups. And I get 318 thumbs ups after being on the air 2 hours and 25 minutes. That's how hard I have to work to get you to give me a thumbs up to help yourself. just yeah. I don't know what more can I do. I don't know what more. I think what I have to do is I'm going to have to start charging $50 a month to become a member of this channel. I'm going to have to up the price, because then people will view it as a more valuable service and they'll believe it. You see, they'll go, oh, it's $50. It must be good, because I don't charge enough. I obviously am not charging enough. I probably have to raise my prices on my classes to $250 a class so that people go, oh, $250 for a 2-hour class. That sounds worth it. I'm going to have to charge $1,000 for a 1-hour session, because people go, oh, well, to talk to this guy for 1 hour is $1,000, not $400. He must be really important. I might have to do that just to kind of get the word out to the outside world that I think I offer something for the money. But then again, I probably won't do that. Thank you all so much for tolerating this old man. Thank you. I understand wanting a free class, but if you apply what you learn, the cost is irrelevant, says Austin. Last week, I got a class number 4 from Uncle Bruce. The next day, using what I learned, I turned an $800 profit on a trade. Cost me $100 to make $800, and I can do this for the rest of my life. You only have to pay me once. Then it's up to you to make it work. I mean, come on. And Uncle Bruce is so short and only 4'2". He has to be onto something here. I mean, come on. You know, what can I say? Does it make sense to hope today that GameStop will go to $160 a share? Is it possible? It's possible. Don't know if it will, but it's possible. Bruce, we're still rendezvousing at 3 p.m. Eastern time, right? I have to run for now. Have a good day, peeps. I'll be on at 3 o'clock today. Oh, I'll be back. The last hour of the day, I'll be here. Last hour of the week. Oh, yes. The poor guy driving a rented Tesla. That's right. The poor guy renting a Tesla. That's right. Oh, boy. Thumbs up number 342, says Silka. Yeah, it works the other way, too, says Big Nose. Well, how about some Christmas trivia then? Yes. Oh my gosh. Thank you everybody for being here and hanging out with me and hanging out with Jennifer. Thank you for those of you who've been buying classes. Fantastic. Someone just bought a class. I think. Is that right? No, I'm not sure. Yeah. Someone just bought a class. Way to go. Who was that? I can't pronounce his name. I can't pronounce it, but someone just bought a class. Class number 3. Lesson number 3, using aggressive trading strategies to profit from trading in stock options. Right on. That's a good class. That was a good one. Yeah, we got a bunch of good ones in there. We got 10 good classes in there. Fantastic, guys. Thank you for being part of my channel, being part of my class watching gang, occasionally visiting with me one-on-one. Love seeing you guys. Love to share stories with you and get your take on things. Thank you, everybody, so much for being here. Keep coming by. Spire's up 11.5 cents. ATIP up a dime. Smart Rent up 34. Cyxtera is up 9. ME is up 4 cents. We just need more. We need more. We need more. We got a new member. Oh my gosh, we have a new member. Ryan Gable. Hey, buddy. Welcome to the core of this channel. Welcome to the heart of this channel. Welcome to the being part of the backbone of my channel. Thank you. It's only $10 a month. I get 7 of it. You know what? These add up. These $7 donations every month, they just add up. It's only 20 cents a day that I'm getting. 21 cents, 22 cents a day per member. It's nickels and dimes. It's all it is. But thank you, and keep coming in here. Please do. Show YouTube that this channel means something, is changing your life, and join the gang. Say hi. Let them say hi to you. Fabulous. Thank you. Welcome, Ryan. You're among friends here. Thank you. I've learned a lot. You're going to learn more, my man. You're going to learn a lot more. I love it. Guys, thank you so much for joining this channel. It means a lot to us. I hate it when we lose members. Oh, God, I can't stand it. Can't stand it when we slip member counts. Can't stand it. Anyway, thank you, guys. What's going on? 223 gain on the Dow, 33 on S&P, 110 on NASDAQ. Oil up 24 cents. Thank you. And way to go, guys. Way to go, markets. Let's keep it going. Yeah, man. Let's just go higher and higher and higher. How about that? Why not? We now have 355 thumbs ups. Thank you, everybody, for throwing a thumbs up to this poor YouTuber's way. The smallest channel on YouTube. I wonder, for the number of viewers I've got and the number of views I get, I don't even get 10,000 views a day these days. I don't get 10,000 views a day. I get more like 7,000 views a day, 5,000 views a day. For the 5, 6, 7,000 views a day, and for the amount of money you guys are making off of these strategies, we've got to be providing the best bang for the buck on YouTube. I got to think. I mean, if I were just a YouTuber just telling you to buy stock all the time, it's a one-way deal. You make money when the stock goes up. That's it. Where here, I'm showing you how to make money on the way down and on the way up. And even if the market doesn't move at all, you still make money. You can make money 3 different ways in this market hanging around this channel. I got to think that my viewers on YouTube have got to be some of the most successful traders on YouTube that are playing the market. I'm certain of it. Some of you are telling me this straight up. You're telling me, hey, Brad, you've changed my life. This is fabulous. Guys, thank you. This is good stuff. I got a message last night. Where is that message? Let me just check here. Let me just check. I got a message last night. Someone sent me an email, and I'm not going to tell you who it is right now. This is anonymous, but I'm just going to say this person wrote me and said, I want to give you a brief update. I leveraged my 10 plus years experience as discussed in our session. This individual had a one-on-one with me, and I must have motivated this person to get out there and get more. And the person says, I leveraged my 10 plus years experience as discussed in our session, and I was offered a shift supervisor position. I was able to negotiate a base salary of $75,000 a year with all overtime paid by the hour at time and a half, as well as a 12% pension plan contribution with no yearly cap. So thank you for the guidance. As for investments, I now have shares in GameStop that I've used. I'm using the income from my weekly covered calls, and I've been able to acquire 1,000 shares of our favorite stocks. You should really mention my story in tomorrow's live stream. It's all thanks to you. Merry Christmas to you and Jen. Isn't that a nice comment? These I get all the time. I get these Every day I get this. It's so uplifting. It is just so rewarding, and it is wonderful. I go out into that hot tub out there, and I look up at the sky, and I look up at the stars, and I just go, man, oh man, it just feels so good to be able to help people help themselves and just get ahead. I mean, I just love it. I'm just so pumped up, and uh, I'm not bragging. I'm just telling you what the fact is. I'm just, you know, I'm just telling you. Beautiful, 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 beautiful stuff. Anyway, there's a just another one of the many that I get from you, and I thank you all for following me. Thank you. Oh, we got someone else bought a course. Someone just bought a course. Another class. What class is this? Number 4. Someone just picked up number 4 again. Another one. So that's another Timothy Jackson. I can read that name. Timothy, thank you for picking up class number 4. You're going to make money. Way to go, man. You're going to learn how to make money. That's great. Beautiful, guys. Thank you for your kind wishes, your kind words, your loyalty to this channel, man. It's awesome. I love it. Please hit the thumbs up button for me. Please do. 363 now. Trying to get the 400 thumbs ups. 37 to go to get the 400. And that everyone counts. It really does. You don't think it does, but it does. It matters, especially when YouTube notices. Oh, he got a thumbs up from New York State. He got one from Florida. He got one from California. Oh, he got a thumbs up from Germany. He got one from the UK. He's getting a thumbs up from the Caribbean. He's getting a thumbs up from Canada. He's got a thumbs up from Ireland. He's getting a thumbs up from this, there. YouTube is going, what the hell's going on with this guy? Who is this guy? What? I mean, he doesn't have 1 billion subscribers. He's not the beast. He doesn't give away $5,000 bills on the street and all this kind of stuff. Who is this guy? He doesn't attract the kids. But this guy gets thumbs ups from all over the world on his live show. What's he saying to people? What's the deal here? Look at all the comments this guy gets, because they tally those up too. Every comment you make is added to the meter. And they're just going, he's one of the most active engagers with his audience, huge engager, thumbs ups compared to the number of views all over the planet. I think we should recommend more people watch this guy. What people out there are interested in making money in the stock market? Millions. Hello. Expose this guy and what he talks about to more people. And the funny thing is, every week, people join us here that we've never heard of before. I get emails from people who say, I just discovered your channel. I just found you. I never knew you were on. I never knew a guy like you existed. A guy that can help me make money in the market other than just buy, always buy. Just keep buying, buy. Got a guy here who tells me how to sell first. He tells me to sell a contract before I make my money. I've never had anyone tell me to sell anything to make money. They always tell me to buy something to make money. This is a George Costanza moment right there. This is a George Costanza. George Costanzas are very successful people. Do the opposite. Wow. Thank you. Anyway, that's my little spiel. Thank you. Membership's the minimum we can do for the value you offer. The cost for the premium is a nothing burger, a bargain, really. Zed, I joined a member after watching for months. Thank you. And thank you guys. I appreciate it. Exactly. Dave says, I pay for membership to support Uncle B, not for the benefit of chatting. The bagel's nice though. Like Telly Savalas said, membership has its privileges. There you go. M. Grant, thank you, buddy. Thank you, all of you, for being here tonight and this morning and today and wherever you are. I know some of you it's evening, some of you it's afternoon, some of you it's morning. Thank you. Sean and Wendy, God is amazing. Bama Babe, Uncle Bruce, and Auntie Jen, both are our Mr. and Mrs. Clauses. Merry Christmas to you, both of you, from all your viewers. Pickcomb selling a $2.10 premium $25 strike contract on Matterport for January may be a good move for me. Come January, I dare the market to take me out. There you go. Dare it. And even if it does, so what? The market wants to go to $28. What do you care? You're going to buy those calls back and write 30s. Come and get me now 30. I'm up here now. You pay me another $500 for every share, every option I'm writing. Come on, man. Spire keeps moving up. Is it? Is it really doing this? It's up 12 cents. Spire 369. ATIP 312 up a dime. What about that? We're up 28 on Smart Rent. We're up 6 there. We're up 7 cents on Smart Rent. Look at that Spire 369. High of 371. We just touched that a moment ago. We're going higher here. Yeah. 212,000 volume. That's all. It's going straight up. The selling is abating. The selling is over. Bargain hunters are now coming in here, and it isn't available. You can't buy 50,000 shares at this price. You try to buy 50,000 of Spire right now, you're going to move at 30 cents. You're moving this thing. It's gone, baby. That's what the street doesn't know. The street doesn't know that. You know it. We're on the edge here. We're on the edge. We're about to go. I'm telling you. Oh my gosh, I'm excited. I'm excited. Have you seen the Market Watch article, Uncle Bruce? Title of article, Europe stocks beat back Omicron worries to rise alongside global stocks. Come on, let's go. Nice, Nephew Nick. Spire's up 35 cents last 2 days. Not bad at all. Yeah, that's right. We bottomed out day before yesterday, and we haven't been back. Sooner or later, it bottoms out. I mean, they all do. And they either disappear forever or they come back up. And these companies are sitting on so much cash, they're not going away. Why would they go away? Spire's sitting on $400 million. It's not going anywhere. Boy, yeah. Anyone see the uncle on the new E-Trade commercials? Does anyone see that? He's no Uncle Bruce. I've seen that commercial. I kind of look at that and go, that's kind of a stupid article. That's a stupid ad. Uncle, whatever that guy's called. Kind of dumb. I don't know. Are they picking on me? I don't know. We're up 15, up 17 on Spire. 374 on your Spire, kids. 374 now. 220,000 volume. That's the high of the day right now. 374, up 17 cents on Spire, going higher. The Spire is going higher. Go, baby. It doesn't want to be caught by ATIP. That's what's going on here. I think it doesn't want to go. Let's see. Got to start my day job now. Have a great day and holidays, everybody. Nazareth, you take care, buddy. Thank you for everything, including your donations and loyalty and all that. Thank you so much. 3 o'clock this afternoon, I'll be back on the air. I got 19 minutes to go on this show, and Spire is going higher. 374 on Spire, up 17 cents. ATIP up 311. Smart Rent 1002 up 28. 6 there up 12 to 1198. What is happening at Spire? Does anybody know? I think it's just a buy wave and no selling. There's nothing there for sale. The Dow's up 230. It's going higher. S&P is up 36 points. It's going higher. NASDAQ up 121. It's the highest of the markets. 0.78 of 1%, 0.77 for S&P, 0.65% for the Dow 30. All three are higher. They're looking great. I like it. Yeah, man. Let's make this happen. Go Spire. Just go a lot higher Spire, please. You have my permission to take off and just run, because you are so ridiculously underpriced. It is ridiculous. Let's go, baby. We're at 373.8. That is near the high of the day. Looking really good on Spire here. Up 224 on the Dow. We're pushing a nice move there. Come on. Yeah, I like it. Oh, this is cool. Thank you, everybody. Go Spire. Yeah, there it is. Sean and Wendy, I second that motion you just said there. Beautiful stuff. Thank you, everybody. Let's go. I'm pretty sure Spire has a payload launching on Christmas Day. Yeah, well, Spire is managing satellites. It's Rocket Lab that launches, isn't it? But, a Spire managed satellite is going to go into space. Yeah, baby, let's go. Another one to manage. Go Spire, go, please. Here we go. Uncle Bruce, the open interest must be getting hot here on options on Spire, as all of my Spire calls are up slowly, but they are going up. My Spire calls are rising right now in price. They're all moving higher. Well, I like the sound of that a lot. I like it a lot. Go, Spire, go. 372 to 373. The high of the day, about 374 now. And it's definitely looking good today. I mean, it is this first half hour, but now it looks nice. It's looking very good. Take ATIP with you. We're at 311 up 9 cents. Let's both of you go together. And why don't you both go into the 4s and then go to the 5s and then both go into the 6s and just have a race. Just go all the way up to $20. Race each other up there. I'd like that. That's what I want. Let's go. Here we go. KW. I haven't been able to confidently try other strategies because I'm watching classes on how to use my Thinkorswim platform. I'll catch them eventually. I'm being careful. And that's a good thing to do, KW. They're giving you free information. You take it. You learn everything you can from those guys. And if you watch any of my classes, great. That'll add to the knowledge or give you angles you hadn't thought of. Great. This is all good stuff. I love this. Knowledge is power. And it's profits, KW. It's profits. My Spire calls are going up faster than the stock, says Picnos. My contracts are rising faster than the stock is rising. Something is afoot at Spire. Now, if only we had 5,000 thumbs ups today. If we had 5,000 thumbs ups and all those people were being, a whole bunch of people were being brought in, they'd hear about the Spire story right now. But they're not. We don't have enough thumbs ups. We need more. We have 382, and that's great. And I love you. Please keep them coming in. Help me. Help me help you with the thumbs ups, everybody. 382. Let's find out. Let's get this Sofi story and the Spire story and the ATIP story and the ME story and the Matterport story. Let's get it out there together. Just hit the thumbs up button. That's all you got to do there. It's free to hit the button. It's no charge. It doesn't cost you a dime. Just hit it. Hit it. Please. Oh, thank you. Oh, it's hard. It's hard work. It's not easy. Cheddar. Socius, God damn it. I should have kept Spire a few more days. Why would you sell at the low of the year? KW, I have made some buying calls. I should have bought more than one. But you start somewhere and you move up. Dave, the Matt guy. This is not for Uncle Bruce. It's not for Uncle Bruce. I don't want to talk to you. This is not for you. Okay, I'm going to move on. Roland. Okay. I just hit the like button. Okay. I'll hit the like button. He'll just keep bugging me. He'll keep bothering me. He'll just keep telling me to hit the like button. Okay. I'll hit the like button. I'll hit the like button. Okay. I'll do it. I love that movie. Roland, thumbs up for you, buddy. Thank you, man. FYI, I did not tell him to sell Spire. I didn't tell him to do it. Kato, I stand your classes. They are great, just not the platform. Got it. Nick, yeah. Roland is just laughing. Dave, the Mac guy. This is for Uncle B. This is for Uncle B. A happy smiley face. Laughing out loud. He'll just keep calling me. He'll just keep bugging me. He'll just keep telling me to give him a thumbs ups. He won't leave me alone. When Brucey was in Egypt land, let my people go. We're just short of 400 thumbs up, says Larry Titus. You're ranting and raving and begging and squeezing and everything else. 394 thumbs ups. We're 6 away from 400. Come on, you guys. Get me to 5,000 thumbs ups. You know you can do it. You know you have friends. You have friends. You all have friends. If everyone called 10 friends and everyone gave me thumbs ups, we'd be at 3,940 thumbs ups. Don't tell me we can't get the 5,000. I mean, come on. I'm assuming that most of your viewers found you doing the GameStop short squeeze craze. Crazy that 10 years from now, many of us will look back and say GameStop and Uncle Bruce changed our lives. Thanks, Brucey. Thank you. One of the best movies of all time, says Anti-PC. Nick, let my Brucey go. So just cheddar tag. I guess that comment could have come off like that. Anti, let my Cameron go. Let's go, says Larry. It's true. Cheddar didn't tell me to sell Spire. Dave, I found Uncle Bruce from all the haters on Reddit during the GameStop squeeze, and I've never left. DQ, I'm responsible for 3 of those 395 thumbs up. Now, DQ, if everyone was like you, I would be at 1,000 now. I'd be at like 1,200 right now already. Just if they were like you. Oh man, DQ, you got to help me here, buddy. Is there a way to check how often I like an Uncle Bruce video? Is there a way to check? I have no idea. Beach Boy, Nick Tap, I'm laughing here. Lavin, I still hold my Spire leaps. It's not a secret. I have not been a fan of sitting on Spire for months of bleeding when other stocks were running. But it's all good. So it's just things run and then drop back. Hector, Christmas Day, Ferris, Frommert's day off. ME is up 14 cents to 710. Spire 372, up 15 cents. Kind of hanging on around here. It's only come off 2 cents from the high of the day. Looking good. We're at 312 again on ATIP, up 10.5. Smart Rent 1002, up 28, and Sixterra up 9 cents. 11.95. We're down 34 in Rocket Lab, only down 9 puny pennies on SoFi. 9 cents, SoFi. Come on. GameStop down to $1.72. We're coming back. Matterport's still down 91. Come on, Matterport. You can do better than that. You know you want to. You need to. You've got to. You've got to. Larry, Bruce, 400 thumbs ups, man. Woohoo! 404 thumbs ups. Thank you so much for the 404 thumbs ups. You know what? This deserves a fireworks show. This deserves a fireworks show. Let's go right here. Woohoo! Oh yeah, baby. The fireworks are up. We're running, baby. We got 400 and more thumbs ups now. If you guys now can figure out a way to each give me 5 each, that would get me to 2,000. Then each of you call 10 friends and they give me 5 each. That would get us to 8,000 thumbs ups. We could have 10,000 thumbs ups just on the momentum alone. That would bring like 2,000 new viewers into this show. They'll all buy SoFi. They'll all buy AMC. They'll all buy Spire. They'll all buy ATIP, whatever they want to buy. They'll buy stock we follow. Maybe not AMC. They'll buy Rocket Lab. They'll get Matterport. They'll buy AMI, and they'll run our markets. It's so simple. There's nothing to this. This is an easy plan. I like this plan. Is that your whole plan? That's my whole plan. That's my whole plan. Get the world to follow this channel. That's my plan. There, you know. Yeah, the fireworks. Yeah, baby. Oh man, DQ. Okay, Simples. I have to go cry about Henry, but not Donna. Never Donna. See this afternoon. Henry and Donna. Whatever happened to those two crazy kids? Where are the fireworks from, Uncle B? The prospect of Spire firing up his Bruce lit up like a Christmas tree right now. Later, DQ and snort, says Auntie. That flighty Henry guy, you know, he's so flighty. Boy, he got his, you know. He just came apart at the seams, that guy. He just came apart at the seams. I mean, he just, you know what ended up happening to him? He got ripped off. That's what ended up happening to him. He crossed that river and those Crocs got him and he got ripped apart. Unbelievable. That'll teach that guy. And Donna, well, you know, Donna, she deserved it. You know, she was just the worst. Oh, just the worst. No mercy, no sympathy from Donna, no nothing. I mean, you know, really, yeah, beasts like that don't deserve to live till they become old. You know what I'm saying? They have to be taken out. It's like natural selection, right? It's like natural selection takes care of people like that, don't you think? I mean, Henry and Donna, geez, those two, oh. Yeah, what can I say? 1202 on Rocket Lab, 1490 on SoFi. Come on, you guys. Let's go. ME 710. ME's climbing. Come on. Spire up 14. ATIP up 8. Come on. Smart Run up 28. Sixter up 9. We can do better than that. You guys can do better than that. These stocks can go higher. We just need more. We just need more buyers. We just got to find more buyers for these guys. That's all. We're at 414 thumbs up. They keep coming in. These thumbs ups just keep coming in, relentlessly coming in from around the world. Despite what happened to Henry, despite what happened to Donna, the stocks keep climbing. You gotta love that. Yeah, Henry is just not himself anymore. I can tell you right now, he is nowhere near himself. That guy is scattered. His thoughts are scattered everywhere. His body parts are probably scattered everywhere. I mean, it's just, yeah. And Donna, oh, she's something. She's a piece of work. Oh man, she ever a piece of work? That one. Oh man. Oh man. Oh man. Yeah, they don't make them like that anymore. It's 416 thumbs ups and climbing. Thank you, everybody. Looking good, Billy Ray. Feeling good, Lewis, says Beach Boy. Kareem's got the right idea. Neat, neat, neat. The shoreline and the fireworks reminds me of Vancouver. I believe that these fireworks, someone was asking, where are those fireworks from? I think those are from the Canary Islands. I think that's where they're from, the Canary Islands. I got some more fireworks. Let me see if I got some more here. Let's see. Here's some more fireworks. Here we go. 400 thumbs ups and counting. Henry and Don are having an affair. No, I think that they literally split up. The two of them, they split up big time. In more ways than you can imagine. JL Marty, oh really? I need to give that a try. Yeah, they split up big time. Yeah, there were forces at play that likely split them up into just all kinds of pieces. And they had no idea what was happening. They were just clueless that 1 minute they're just frolicking along, and the next thing you know, they're just being torn apart. I tell you, it's really something. Oh, 374 on Spire, new high. We're back to the high of the day again on Spire. Well, I mean, what can I say? Cheerful. Says Mike. Yeah, there you go. Yeah. Donna and Henry. Oh, they had no idea what was about to happen. But I got to tell you, their likes will not be seen for quite some time. Again, laughing loud, frolicking. Yeah, frolicking along. When all of a sudden, one misstep, and the next thing you know, I mean, it was ugly. It was ugly. There's no question. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about the fact that it's ugly. 374 on Spire here. We're at the high of the day. We're trying to break 374 to get to 375. It's a round number. Can we break 375 on Spire and then pop the 380? Will that happen right away? We're up 17 cents. We're up to 310 on the ATIP. Sextera just went up again. We're 11.99, up 13. Laughing out loud, frolicking. Yeah, Don and Henry. They, that was a sudden end to a pleasurable day where you were just getting all refreshed too, getting all refreshed with the water, and it was just fantastic, cooling off and feeling fantastic. What's that? What is that? What's going on there? Where did the sun go? Hey, wait a minute. I'm not thirsty. I don't need any more. Hold on a sec. Sure is quiet down here and dark. Who are you guys? What's this all about? Oh boy, it's all getting a bit dark, Bruce. Who's Henry and Donna? Oh, you should have been here yesterday. You should have been here yesterday for the afternoon show. We were talking about Henry and Donna all afternoon. And the possibilities and the variables and all the pieces. Oh, it's like a jigsaw puzzle in reverse, First it was all together, then it's all in pieces. I tell you, I leave for an hour and Spire is winning the day. I think I hit my head here. GM Spire has 4,000 bid at 371 and at 377 ask, and 377. Is that why it's not moving faster than it is? There's nothing for sale. There's nothing to buy, so they can't find any stock. Maybe that's it. I don't know. It looks like it wants to go a lot higher. My next pair says Spire Rocket, man. ME is up to 709. Go ME, go Michael. Henry's in pieces over losing Donna. Yeah, that's right. Henry. Oh, is he? You can't put it back together either. Not anymore. No. I mean, it's just a mess. It's just a mess. An absolute. And take ME to the moon already, said Dave, the Mac guy. There you go. ME 709. Let's go. Let's go. 374 on this Spire. We're just sitting there. 374 and a half. up 374.5 cents. We've just popped up on Spire again. Just a little more, 269,000 volume. Can it break through 375? I think it wants to. What's going to happen here? Spire. Wow. Did Donna and Henry get hired off to Cray America Industries? Is that what happened to those two guys? Seems to me that Cray America Industries is a little more like a solitary man in a messy apartment, which may or may not contain a chicken. Kramer, and with the Darren's help, will get that chicken. Giddy up. That's right. Oh, yeah, that's right. Oh man, Cray America. I don't know. Henry and Donna, I don't think they were even qualified to be hired with Cray America. I think these two were so. I mean, Henry was so flighty. I mean, he was just, at the just a drop of a blade of grass, this guy would take off. Donna, I mean, she just was a piece of work, and she would just wade in, without a care in the world. She would just wade into a situation, and she figured she could just bully her way out of it. That's kind of what I think. I think that was her problem right there. She just thought she could just muscle her way through any situation, and she'd just go hip deep into whatever situation and just work her way out of it. But not this time. No, not that. I think there were some people waiting for her on this one. Yeah, Jake, we have all wished each other a happy Festivus today. Have we done that? Spire, 375. How about that for Spire? 375 for the high today. Is that true? Yes. Well, I'm still showing 374.5 as the high. I'm waiting for that very official count. Spire is going higher. Yes, indeed. ATIP is at 311.9. Go ATIP. Smart Rent up 30. And Sextera, 11.99, up 13 cents. Look at that. Nope, they were snatched over to Vandalay Industries. Those guys grabbed them. 376, Bruce. Spire is at 376 now. It's trading at 376. It's broken again. Here I see it now at 375. I see my quotes coming through now. Here, live quotes. 375. Tesla, 1,049, about to break through 1,050. Look out. 375 on Spire, and looks like 376 is next. 18-cent gain. Looks like a 19-cent gain is around the corner here. 375 on the Spire. Volume now, 276,000. Nothing for sale. It's running away. 375 on Spire. Oh my goodness, where were we? The low, 331. 331. Just the other day. 375 now. It's going. It's leaving the station, baby. This train is starting to chug out of the station here. Here we go. I love this. Say Vandalay. There's your 5% cheddar. There you go. Then Mr. Costanza remarked to me, this never happened. Go anti-PC. Tesla. GameStop is going green. Oh, it is. Look at it. 153.93 down 7 cents. Sofi down 4 cents. It's going to go green now. Oh my gosh. Everything is turning green everywhere. Oh boy. I think I love this, don't you? I heard Sofi is being shorted. Gotta run. See a 3, says Michael. Yeah. Rockets. Says KY. Loving me some Tesla, says anti-PC. Wow, look at this market. Look at that. GameStop down 17 only. It's coming on, baby. ME up 15. Spire up 17 at 374.1. Go Spire. ATIP up 9 cents. Look at that. Notice the Dow up 209 points. It's not giving up the 200 level. It's just not giving it up. It's amazing. Can't keep its upward momentum with this low volume. Isn't that what you usually say about GameStop? Well, I got to tell you, if Spire has been sold out and there's nothing left for sale, what's going to stop it now? I mean, you can't have volume unless you have offers. You got to have both sides of the trade. There might be 20 buyers, only 2 sellers, and the buyers are kind of going, hey, offer me, I'll buy it. You give me some at 375, I'll take it off you. And maybe that's happening. Maybe we will get a blowout. Maybe we'll get a volume surge as we keep running up. encourage some selling to come in. But I mean, who wants to sell at 374? How many people are making money at 374? And think about that. Out of all the shareholders that own Spire, who's up money right now? Half a percentage point of all shareholders are actually ahead on Spire right now. There's no reason to sell this thing. We're about to end tax loss selling for another year. We're about to go into the new year. Why would I sell now? I hung on through the low. I'm not going to sell it now. Anyone selling Spire now is out of communicado, is out of reality, has no idea what's going on, obviously. But there's a few of them, I'll say. Same with ATIP. Who in the world is up money at a 311 on ATIP? No one is making millions of dollars in ATIP at 311. So, I mean, why sell it? Look at that ME 711. Who's rich on this? Nobody is rich at 711 on ME. Nobody. That's why it's going to go higher. It's just a law of supply demand, and it's going higher. Larry Green going green. As he, I now self-direct my pension. I do way better than the professionals that maybe only $75 a quarter. I'm an idiot and make more KW. Welcome to the Idiot Club. Way to go. Bobby, I'm wondering if they will increase 20 cents a day to play it safe. Michael, yeah, you can have my 1300 Spire at $30 a share. That's right. That's right. That's right. Give me 39 grand for the stuff, and I might give it to you. On the other hand, Michael, at 30 a share, you can start writing $35 calls. You start bringing in $2-3 premiums every couple of weeks or every month or two. Why not do that? ME at 709, Spire 374. ATIP 311. Come on, you guys. Let's go. GameStop down 76. We need another run, but we're going to get another run. We might get another run on GameStop. Maybe it'll go to 160 today. It could. It could. Oh, baby. So much fun here. There's so much going on. But this Henry Donna thing, that was, if I liked them, it would have been a tragedy. I mean, if I liked both of them a lot, Henry was, he was all right, but he had his moments, right? I mean, short attention span, always twitchy, I mean, Donna, oh man, Donna was something. I mean, just too big for her britches, you know what I'm saying? And what can I say? Thanks for the explaining the difference, Bruce. Socius, you got it, buddy. Yeah, Donna, she I don't think she's going to be missed all that much, Like I don't think in the herd mentality, the whole herd. I don't think the herd is going to miss her that much, really. Did she really have very many friends, really? And even the friends that she had, I mean, would they just kind of chew the cud with her for a while and then kind of leave it at that? Like that was about it, right? I mean, Donna, the way she acted and the way she just, viewed everything, I mean. Henry, hard guy to talk to, right? I mean, you approach the guy and he just jump up in the air. Henry was weird. Henry really was weird. I really think Henry, in the end, Henry took one flighty step too many, and I guess that did him in. I guess that's what it is. What can I say? False. Henry and Donna are bottles of glue by now. No need to keep bringing those two up. Stop beating a dead horse or two. Hey, don't have a cow, man. Don't have a cow. Hey, just bought more Spire. What is the airspeed velocity of an African swallow carrying a coconut? Oh, gosh. These skill testing questions. Spire, 372 up 15 cents. ATIP, 312 up a dime. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. GameStop down 12 cents. Here we go on GameStop. Get ready to go green on your GameStop, kids. Here we go. We're getting ready to roll here. Oh boy. Yeah. 205 gain on the Dow, 33 on S&P, 129 on NASDAQ. Oil up 84 cents, make it 91, 73.67. Yes, GameStop down 23 cents, right on the edge here, right on the cusp of greatness, like Henry was. He was on the cusp, but he never had the right stuff, did he? I mean, he had the right stuff for some of them. At the very end, Henry was made of the right stuff. At the very end of it, Henry was made of the right stuff. And I guess Donna too, but I think Donna was a harder chew. Donna was probably a lot more difficult to digest than Henry was. When you think, right? But there was more to get. There was probably more to get with Donna than with Henry, because Henry was, he wasn't all that. He wasn't all that beefed up. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. There was a lot less to Henry than met the eye. Can I write an option on my option? Yes, you can. If you have an in the money contract on stock like Goldman Sachs, for example, a deep in the money contract, you can write an option on that option. Yes, you can. Short term calls, absolutely. Dead poor man covers calls. Lesson number 8, Dave. Lesson number 8. Infinity. We need more money. Python quotes. I'm sure of the morons who sold at 341 yesterday. But the truth is, I am one. Sochi says, I'm one of the morons that sold at 341 yesterday. The truth is, I should never have bought any in the first place, and I waited too long to sell, or I would have had more powder for other stocks. There you go. Chicago. Henry was great, real hustler, all the tools, tremendous upside. The coaches loved him. I don't know if he had that kind of drive. The Gator bit off more than he could chew with Donna. That's what I'm thinking to it. We're coming up for air. Question of the month is Spire. Is it green? It's 370 up 13. No, I want to write stink asks on my underwater calls. Oh, I see what you're doing. Yeah, I tease. Kramer, here's to Putty for helping me install a much needed and much appreciated garbage disposal in my bathtub, Peggy. Peggy, you have a garbage disposal in your bathtub? Because, man, these are incredible. They are really handy. You can prepare salad while you shower. It's fabulous. Kramer, oh, yeah, and I use it all the time. Yeah, I made this whole meal in there. I made this whole meal while having a shower with the carburetor in the shower. It was fantastic. It was really great. Donna was as one directional as they come. And that direction was right in that gator's mouth. I mean, she was one direction only. The ultimate. I mean, she went headlong into that gator's yap, just defying the gator to take her out. I dare you. You haven't got the guts to do it, Little did she know she had 5 friends waiting in the wings just to tear her a new one. I mean, they were tearing her a new one there in minutes. Next thing you know, Donna was just a memory, just a pool of yuck. Yeah, that was all it wrote there. I think so. I do think so. Yeah. GameStop still down 75 cents. Sofi down 9. Come on, you guys. I was thinking somebody had a lot of crud on them if they need a garbage disposal in their bathtub. Well, Bobby Kramer, I think that dog and I have the same cough. Oh gosh. Yeah, Kramer and the bathtub with the carburetor. That is the ultimate. One stop everything. I mean, you could shower and prepare food at the same time. I mean, talk about getting stuff done. I mean, wash your salad, wash your armpits. Yeah, peel your potatoes, wash your armpit. This is great. Man. Fruit preparation at a whole new level. I mean, you can use the entire body experience. You can put your whole body into it, rather than just going halfway making food on a counter with your fingers. You can go all the way with your entire body and soul into making a meal in the bathtub with the carburetor right there. I mean, that is just fabulous. After dining on Donna, Gator is still trying to get the crud out of his mouth. I'm sure he is. I'm sure the burps are still coming up. The amount of gas in there. Oh, yeah. I mean, Donna was not, in the purest sense of the word, not that pure. I mean, there were issues with Donna. Yeah, there were issues, but they were quickly tended to. I mean, everything got aired out in a real hurry there. A couple of spins, as those pals piled on, and they took their pound of flesh, and spun it off, I'm sure that a full release was done, and Donna's grievances and all of her problems were aired out for everyone to see and chew on for a while. At least, somebody got something out of it when it was all said and done, I suppose. With Henry, though, I'm not so sure about with Henry. I don't know if only one or two of his one or two people took care of, and one or two of those critters took care of Henry. I don't know if there was that much to go around. Probably usually Donna would be underwater for a few days to soften up. You would think, but it could have been a frenzy. Could have been one of those frenzies. The Gator said that was a prima donna. Now that was a prima donna right there. Maybe all five of them. They all concurred, but I bet you they're suffering from indigestion today. I would think they're laying low right now and just kind of going, whoa, I wonder. Angie's loving this one. Dave, the Mac guy, good Lord, thank you. You gotta wonder if Donna just yeah. I have absolutely no idea what the hell you're all talking about. We're giving out hints like crazy. I mean, we're dropping hints like there is no tomorrow. I don't know how you're not getting it. I do everything I can for you folks. It's not easy. This channel, you guys, sometimes you want trivia, and I give you trivia. And I give you this and a little brain tweezer. You guys don't get it. I mean, it's just so obvious. Henry got his in the end. I mean, but Henry made that one mistake, didn't he? I mean, really. Rocket Lab down 3.3%. Socius, Bama Babe, I'm laughing. Well, it's Henry and Donna. They can't talk for themselves anymore, so we've got to do it for them. That's right. We have to carry on the legacy that they left behind. It was spilled out for all to see. That river of doubt, and that it's not easy being cheesy. No, you don't give us. No, don't you don't give us trivia. Well, not now. I mean, am I having a stroke? What was this Henry and Donna talk all about? What you could talk this afternoon, I'll tell you, you guys don't watch my afternoon shows, and you miss some of the best stuff we talk about. You only watch the morning shows because you think you're such prima donnas yourself that all you have to do is watch the morning show and learn everything there's to learn about the market. But in the afternoon, we talk about stuff. We talk about you people that don't show up in the afternoon. We talk about you folks that don't give us thumbs ups in the afternoon. That's right. You give us a thumbs up in the morning, but you don't show up in the afternoon. Well, Donna and all you other Donnas, and you Madonnas, all you Madonnas out there, you think you're Madonnas. Yeah, but then there's the Henrys. These are unfortunates. These are the casualties of war, aren't they? I mean, all we're left to do here is to pick up the pieces. We're just left with picking up the pieces. If we do we even want to do that? My childhood stuffed animal was named Henry. I looked like a Snoopy kind of. I watch every afternoon show, says Auntie. I think I've earned some Christmas trivia. You've watched you're always here. Auntie PC, you're a loyalist. You're always here. Loyal to a fault. I love you. But, Henry and Donna, they had issues, and now they have other issues. And it's spread. These are spread all over the place. I mean, these issues are everywhere, and they are flowing downstream. I mean, they are flowing downstream for all to see, bits and pieces of this issue that they've been spewing about and have been spewed about, right? Don't you think? The Auntie's laughing here. Adventures number 20 and 23 thumbs ups here. Thank you, buddy. Larry, Sassy Bruce is in rare form today. Well, remember the Nile, denial is just, it's just a long river, right? I mean, the Nile has a lot of secrets, don't you think? There's a lot of secrets in the Nile, and denial is one of them. And Donna and Henry are probably another part of the legend, I suppose. I don't know. Henry and Donna really stuck their neck out for the rest of us. You got to admit, they really went a little too far. One step too far in Henry's case. I mean, he went one step too far. And he upset the hornet's nest, and it cost him. I mean, it just, sticking your neck out like that it just doesn't pay. I mean, you got to do your research, don't you think? And really, shouldn't you sometimes? Aren't you better off just sticking with the herd? I mean, going out on your own like that, maybe this time was not the right move for Henry. In Donna's case, I mean, who gave a crap about Donna? I mean, geez, she went her own way all the time. And she just had her own, she had her own style, and she was just arrogant, and she She didn't care. She just went out. She put her butt, neck in there. She put her face in the places that it didn't belong. Again, is that a way to think? A little dirty ditty about Henry and Donna, two American kids growing up in the heartland. My Spire was up $90 last night. It is fun to watch. See, there you go. 372 on Spire, up 15 cents. Just a couple cents away from the high of the day on Spire here. 313.5 on ATIP, up 11.5. It's looking great. This sounds so spicy, says Jennifer. I'll tell you, Henry, he wouldn't have been spicy at all. I bet you he came off pretty bland at the end. I mean, I bet you he was. You know what Henry was? I'll bet you Henry turned out to be a nothing burger. When it was all said and done, Henry was just a nothing burger at the end. I mean, that's all. Just a carcass of a nothing burger, really. And in a few weeks, no one will remember him anymore. I mean, it'll just be no one's going to be talking about Henry for much longer. I mean, really. Uncle Bruce, I had sold AMC July 15, 2022, $25 call for $13.84. It is trading for $11.65, and I have 4,000 profits so far. Take it or wait for more. So you sold a July 2022 $25 call on AMC. July call. That's out there, isn't it? And right now the stock is unchanged at $28.68. So, it might have a little rally here. You might want to take the money off the table and sit on the sidelines and write him again. It's buy him back now. And if the stock goes up to 30.31, write him again and then take another run down. You might want to do that. Up to you. Donna used to always say, I am by far the prettiest and smartest wildebeest in the herd. And I'm also extremely humble. And we know that's not true. That we knew that was a lie. That was a pure exaggeration on her part. I mean, there was no way that was true. Okay, I have no clue who Henry or Donna is. I remember Happy Days, though. Zed, I just created a watch listing called Uncle Bruce. I just called a watch listing called Uncle Bruce. I think that one was the creme de la herd, Bruce. I think the creme de la herd. Well, I haven't heard anything about Donna and Henry now since yesterday afternoon. I mean, I've heard nothing, and I mean heard. Whoa, we don't talk about stocks here. Joe, in the end, Henry lost it all and started flipping nothing burgers. I mean, that was right. He just became a spinning top, in a sea of crap. I mean, it was just a river of heartache, a complete river of heartache, spinning around like a lost soul, just having his emotions and everything else torn apart. And I bet you he didn't feel a thing. I think this happened to him so quickly that this whole collapse took place so quickly. One second he's just frolicking along. And the next thing you know, it's all dark, and he's just looking down the throat of despair. I mean, would you think? He's just looking down the throat of a black hole of despair. I'm thinking that's how Henry went out. In the end, Henry lost it all and started flipping nothing burgers. This group will always remember Henry. Ho ho ho! Donna and Henry stole the lamp. Donna didn't go out without a fight, I'm sure. I mean, Donna probably put up a lot of squawk, and she probably, just kind of tried to assert her dominance and her, a la creme of the herd mentality. Probably thought she was too good for these guys. She probably just thought, I'm too good for you. And you guys don't deserve to be even near me. And she just, just kind of nonchalantly ignored all the warning signs and just proceeded on as if there was nothing to see here. You just go about your business, but all of a sudden, she probably noticed her heels were acting up, and the entire her future dance moves were imperiled very quickly, I suspect, and then, uh, a couple of guys later, I mean, a couple more guys jumping in this party, and the next thing you know, Donna's overwhelmed, right? Donna and Henry bought the farm. They're now grazing in the big Serengeti in the sky. There you go. That's probably what it is. But Donna probably just got spun around too much, and just started losing pieces of herself bit by bit by bit, and then just I bet you some guys want to take a bite out of her. I bet you that's what it came down to. At the end of the day, a bunch of guys want to take a bite out of her, a good bite out of her, and just get in there with their teeth. Has anyone tried the Sofi app to buy stocks? KW noise. That's probably what it was. Anyway, where were we at? We're green. Come on, we got some green here. We're still on 51 on Rosenblatt. We're only down a dime on Sofi. GameStop down 171. Matterport down 94. AME is up 13 cents. Spire's up 13 cents. And ATIP's up 12. SmartRent is up 27. And Sexter's up a dime. We can't complain about that. I mean, Donna and Henry, they can complain all they want, but no one is listening. That's exactly it. IBM at 130.57. The Dow's up 228. Microsoft up 194. Apple up 46. Tesla up $44. Goldman up 246. And Cisco is 62.40. Yeah, Henry and Donna, I guess we can say they got their comeuppance, didn't they? Henry, unfortunately, bought off a lot more than he could chew. He made a misstep, and it cost him in the end. And everybody knows when you cross the river, you keep the formation tight, right? Thanks. I have 450 shares. Way to go, KW. Larry, I got to go. I got to get going. I have a good afternoon, everybody. Anyway, yeah. That was probably the sound Henry made at the very end too. Probably the sound. I doubt he heard it. I'm sure that's the sound he made, but no one heard it, including Henry. Have a great day, Larry. KW saying, Rocket Lab down to 11.94. I'm about to go SPAC hunting. Very, 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 very quiet. Merry Christmas, Larry. Larry says, Rachel Duncan. Folks, I got to get going. I can't sit here and keep talking about Larry and Donna all the time. That is a story unto itself, obviously. There's a lot to that story that just hasn't been said, and we'll have to go into it another time, I guess. Again, thank you everybody for everything today. Thank you for subscribing and becoming members. Those of you who made donations this morning, oh my God. Thank you all so very much. Keep your eye on these markets. Let's see how they do. I'll be back at 3:00 this afternoon. We'll see how they markets perform. We have 436 thumbs up. So hopefully, if anyone watching the rerun here, maybe we can get the 500 thumbs ups. That would be pretty cool. I do appreciate it. Keep them coming in, folks. It is much appreciated. On the way out, I'm just going to give you a couple of these symbols right here to encourage the market to go higher. Put up some of these neat emojis and let the market know that we are not just satisfied with a 232-point gain on the Dow. This is really only the beginning of what is acceptable. We're looking for quite a bit more than this. And so thank you all for helping out and putting these neat emojis out there and letting the world know that, hey, you don't mess with the stocks that we're watching here, folks. We like what we see. We like what we're doing. And we're pretty pumped about these stocks. Aspire, 370, and ATIP 314 now, up 12.5 cents. We're coming on here. And the neat emojis will just ensure they're going to keep right on going. There'll be no stopping this market now. This army of neat emoji people, good luck trying to stop this. You can't stop this. You can't stop it. You don't even. No, I mean you're crazy to stop it. And then there you go. There's Henry and Donna and all the friends they ran into at that beach party, that little river party. Yeah, that little river party that did them in. Hey, I'll tell you. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Yep. What are you gonna do? Thanks everybody. I just realized I was behind on the live stream, says KW. I was way behind here. Oh well, welcome back. Thank you all, and let's let that market just run to the moon and take you guys way higher. That would be fine with me. Okay, guys, we'll see you this afternoon at 3:00 Eastern time. In the meantime, you take care, folks. Happy Festivus. Thank you, Beach Boy. We'll talk to you soon. Bye for now. Oh man, oh man, oh man. So much fun. Here we go.